you. I just laugh, tell them shot already knew. Stack it up, flip it, watch what I do. Late nights, all in, but the numbers don't lie. Ain't a gamble when you see through the sky. Short life, one shot, yeah, changes your view. Stack it up, flip it, watch what I do. Told me I'd never be nothing. Now they watching from the side. Funny how the tables turn when you just survive. Yeah, I ain't even mad, I just let them see. Came up from the bottom, no one showed me how to win. Now they tryna claim me, where was you back then? Had to take some losses, had to cut off some of them. Used to doubt me heavy, now they act like we was kin. I don't hold no grudges now, I just let it go. Used to flex on me, now they begging for a role. Told me I was crazy when I said I had a vision. Now they see it playing out, no intermissions. Oh, they try to break me, yeah, yeah. Had to learn the hard way, yeah, yeah. Turn the pain to power, now they gotta watch me shine. Took my L's and flipped them, now the W's are mine. I'm still standing, I'm still popping, yeah. Took them shots, but I ain't dropping, nah. You could throw your shade, but it don't block me. They was praying on my fall, now they watch me, watch me. I'm too solid, I don't bend, nah. I don't lose, I just win, nah. Try to count me out, now they counting up the M's, yeah. Tables turn quick, now they wanna make amends, yeah. Can't stop me now, had to learn to hold it down, yeah, I'm way too high to fall. I'm still standing tall. Now they wanna act like they was always in my corner. Told me I would fail, now my wind's getting warmer. I just stayed patient, I just stuck to the plan. Took my pain, made it fuel, turned the loss to a brand. I ain't even bitter, I don't trip on the past. Told them I'll be great, they just laugh. Now they see the vision, now they see the plaques. Funny how success bring the ones who used to lie. Try to break me, yeah, yeah. Had to learn the hard way, yeah, yeah. Turn the pain to power, now they gotta watch me shine. Took my L's and flip them, now the W's are mine. I'm still standing, I'm still popping, yeah. Took them shots, but I ain't dropping, nah. You can throw your shade, but don't block me. They was praying on.
Damn, what a drop. Wow. Nice little sell candle out the gate. What up, everyone? Good morning, good morning. We're live. Big Bag Wednesday. What's going on? Good morning, good morning. What's going on? Good morning. Let's see here. Let me set this puppy live. Let me set her loose, y'all. Let me set her loose, man. You guys have a good trading day yesterday? Where the hell is this, man? Come on now. Oh. There we go. That'll help. That'll help, Mike. What? What the hell? Man. Why is that so small? You know? Shut up. I know where your head's at. Talk about this screen right here. Relax. All right, we're cruising down. Shorts. Should I take a short right now? I'm thinking I do. I'm getting in. I'm going a little shorty short. I have my reasons, folks. I have my reasons, all right. I'm going in a little bit. I'm gonna give her a little shot right here. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Where's my brain? All right, there's my brain. Let me go to 2. We cruising, man. Okay. I put a little fun short on there. We got a 6 candle rule forming right now. I think we form it. And I will be taking a short. I'm going to go with 2. Actually, go with, 4. I'm just getting set up. I'm sorry. I was a little distracted there. My bad. I'm probably just gonna go with the short here because we're forming a 6 candle rule. We got about 6 seconds. Looks pretty decent. I'm gonna give her a shot. I think we cruise down a little bit more. Put out the night runner over here. God, come on now. You could be the one. Shut up. Play the music. This is called not prepared. That's what that's called. Not being prepared. All right, 6 candle rule. Let's go. Get a little push. Target's gonna be like right out here. See if we can get there. I need to go a little bit harder than that. Damn, should have gone a little bit harder than this, huh? You just don't. You never know if it's gonna pull back a little bit first, man. Gonna add right there. Take a little scalpy scalp. It's like nothing burger. Really felt like it was gonna be further than that. All right, taking this off the board. 3, 2, 1. Boop. All right, out. That was nothing. I should have gone like 20 contracts. I forgot I'm on micro. I still have the target here. She should probably get tapped later, but whatever. 7 candle rule. This is the target. Waiting for price to get there. 5 minute candle. 5 minutes in. The 5 minute candle printed. What's up, everyone? Good morning. Good morning. Sorry, I'm just diving right in. Diving right in, baby. All right. I don't know why that's out. We got FOMC today. We've got FOMC, Fed funds rate today. We've got unemployment claims coming in a little under expectation. Wow. Okay. Yeah, unemployment rate coming in a little bit cooler. So everyone's got a job. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. The economy is great. Why does it feel like the economy is not great? Can somebody tell me that? Oh, thank you. Left foot, what up? Braden, what up? Who? If it's your first time with us, whose day? Wow. Who's? If it's your first day trading with us, say first in chat. That's what I was trying to say. Got hit in the head a little too hard, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome if it's your first day. If it's your first day, welcome. We're coming out the gate swinging today. Swinging, baby. I need everyone to do me a favor, okay? Just one favor. That's all I'm asking. You don't have to do much here. You just have to do one thing. You think you can handle it? One thing? Come on, man. One thing. Can you do this one thing for me? I'm going to set this puppy loose. We're going public, baby. Why not? Go public for a little while. Yeah? We'll give the people in the other group a chance. oh, the favor. Yes. Smash the like button for me. Drop a comment, say something, get the YouTube algo, trick it. Think that it's got to think we have like 1,000 people in here. Then it'll like send it out to more people. So come on, do that, baby. Smash the like button. You know, I don't ask for much these days, guys. Thank you, Hedge. Let's go. Let's go. CJ, what up? Braden, what up? Steph, what up? How many people we got in here? Wow, it's a light crew. We only have 37 people in here, for real? Hold on. No way. Really? No, we have 60 people in here. My thing is way behind. All good. All right, so who wants to scalp today? Type scalp in chat if you're down to scalp. I know we're going to be trading the orb, so we're going to be doing that. But I know there's a lot of people who want to scalp, so we're going to do that too. I want to scalp. How about that? I do it. I do. Me. Moi. I want to scalp. Little scalp action. All right, you got it. People like scalping, man. I don't know. It's fun. What do you want me to say? I'm turning up the light, baby. Turning it up. Let's go. $1987. Who was born in 1987? Anybody in here? Him. Nice. You were 17. All right. Cooper was born. Really? Brandon was born. Brendan, 96. All right. So Cooper and Brandon, congratulations. You were born in 1987. That's the year my wife was born. You got the age right. I'm a cradle robber. Agree or disagree? Most traders lose because not because of the market, but because they can't manage themselves. Do you guys agree with that? Do you find it hard to manage yourself? Agree? Okay. Agree. Agree. Lots of agrees. All right. All right, I'm gonna start a poll real quick because this is I want to do another one. Here we go. There we go. Jeez. All right, true false. What do you guys think? I got a little poll going. Let's see what you guys think about it. Do you think that's true or not? Yeah, someone's got to put false just to get just to put, you know, it's got to have one false answer in there. I mean, we have to. You can't just have true, right? Someone's got to hit the false. I mean, someone's got to do it. 3 economic news today. I think it won't be easy to trade. Sure it will. Sure it will, bro. It'll be simple. Simple to trade. We just follow the rules, man. That's all you got to do. Just follow the rules. You scared of the rules? Don't be scared of the rules, Kappa. Come on, baby. You got this. Let's go, Kappa. Look, that's a 1 minute time frame. All right. Let's see here. Ghost candle, CH bands. Oh, here we go. Let's peep into Asia. Peep into Asia and London last night real quick. Get a sense for what the market did at least. Why not? Just to see where we're at in the grand scheme of things. Okay. Okay. All right, so let's go to the 15-minute time frame. Here's the overnight session. You can see that, well, you can see London took out Asia. You can see that we dumped. Asia pre-market was a little bullish and then chopped around. And then, you know, basically market came back up to fill about more than halfway. But if I fibbed yesterday's high to the low here, in fact, is that the high? Yeah, that's the high. Then you can see market came back about to the golden pocket 618 area. There's the move down. The expected move from here on this time frame, which is a 15-minute time frame, would be to break the lows, right? So I do have a target down here. Why is that target there? Middle of the 4-hour fair value gap. So if price were to go there, which it kind of did already, my target was here, pretty close, but the middle of those gaps seem very probable. They look very probable for price. I like the middle of fair value gaps on higher time frames. If you just go back on the chart and you'll see it just ends up working out. 89% say it's true. Okay. 11% say it's false. You don't rise to your goals. You fall to your habits. Yeah. So if you're dealing with bad habits and you're trying to manage yourself, you need to probably think about things that you can do to drop those habits, because it's going to kill you, man. Like, you're just not going to get anywhere trading with bad habits. It's just not going to work. Obvious. It might be obvious, but if it's that obvious, how come you already know it? And then, like, it could be you that I'm talking to, you know? It's like, yeah, okay, it's obvious, but how do you actually stop it and fix it? You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know, your car overheating or something, and it's like smoke is coming out of the engine. You're like, yeah, it's overheating. It's obvious. But do you know how to fix the radiator, right? Maybe not. I don't know. That target got hit. Yesterday's average price from yesterday, okay, went up there, took out that area. You know, maybe not all that obvious. When in doubt, don't click. That's it. Just don't click. Don't click the button. When in doubt, don't click the button. That's it. When in doubt, don't click. Agree or disagree? Type agree or no. Yes or no in chat. When in doubt, don't click. You know, there's a saying in poker, and it goes, you don't lose what you don't put in the pot. So sometimes just sitting on the sidelines makes the world of a difference. When in doubt, don't click, baby. Just let it go, man. Just let it go. That's it. Just ride the horse. That's right. Matthew said, preach to me. Trust the horse. Everyone at once. Trust the horse. Trust the horse. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we got the 15-minute range formed. Hasn't broken it yet. Take off the Asia session range. Take off my key levels here. Today's high is really the only interesting level to me up above. That's within our target reach. Check out CBD Delta and all this stuff, you know, just for fun. Somebody was like, what are the 9 indicators that you're using, Mike? Over here on the side, I got like 9 thing. Yeah, don't worry about those. You know, if you see other things that I'm using, it's not a big deal. If they were really important, I mean, I'd teach about them and stuff. I just check confluences a little here and there, you know, but it's not something I'm massively, you know, passionate about. This is going to be a right away. Where's the momentum to the downside all the way? We're in the red. We have gray. If we break above, I'm sorry, but I'm going to be going with like a B minus, maybe even C setup today. I'd say a C setup. We'll go C plus. Only reason why it's not a C, well, it's really a, no, it's like a, yeah, this is not a great setup today. I'll be going with a 0.3% risk sizing, and if we barely break above the range, I'm going to wait 5 more minutes. That's just what I'm doing. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that, okay? That's what I'm doing. Just because momentum here, where's the biggest momentum shift? Well, the impulse is right here, right? Now, what do we know about this? We know that price could come up and try to fill a lot of this impulse, and it already has. Make no doubt, already has. Maybe it comes up and fills the entire thing. Maybe it tries to, maybe somewhere in this range, and then fails. So I'm going to let her break out a little bit. And maybe if she does, then I'm going to just kind of chill and wait. So it's 10 seconds to go. We're not above this previous level. This is not a great setup. So if you do take the trade, I'm going to go with a like stupid low sizing here. So I will take the trade. I'm just going really, really low. We got about a, and I don't even care if I miss the entry, right? I don't even really care. It's going to be a tighter range, a tighter stop for sure. Let's take a look at the stop. Don't pressure yourself right now. It's okay. You're okay. Relax. Oh my God, I'm going to be, this guy goes. Relax, dude. There's plenty of trading to be had, okay? Plenty of trading to be had. You want a flip day? Huh? You want that? You want the flip day? I'll give you the flip day. It's more probable we go down. Structure's down, momentum's down. Now, I will say this. When I look at volume, volume is not above the previous range. So that's another confluence. So I don't think I'm wrong here. CBD is above the range because, I mean, there's more volume in the session, but the order flow's up right now. Okay, great. But all in all, volume is down. So I'm going to be chilling for a second, like an ice cream filling. And I'm not getting in on the trade just yet. That's just me. I'm going to have her come down a little bit and then see if I get a better entry. I'm seeing if I can get a better entry, guys. That's what I'm going to try to do. Instead of breaking out and thinking this is just going to take off, I'm going to see if I can get a better entry. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, she's getting if I see this break clean with a lot of momentum, with a lot of force, a lot of volume, inverting these gaps, then yeah, it's a little different. Like that would change my mind. But when I see volume kind of like staggering down here, of course CBD's up. I can't really judge off CBD because, well, first of all, it's CBD is very temperamental. But I mean, yeah, order flow's up. I see that. Duh, price is up. You can kind of manipulate, just so you know, it's much, much easier to manipulate price than it is volume. Okay. You can't really manipulate I'll say they, who is they? You know who they are. They can't manipulate volume as easily as they can price. Now, could this be a breakout? Yeah, it definitely could. Is this a move to go higher? Yeah. And if you're trading, the mechanical system, then you would have gone long. Okay. You would have done that. I'm just choosing not to do it right now. That's all. Just my own little thing. You know what I mean? You can judge me later. You can call me out, man. You can call me out in school. Why the hell doesn't Mike trade his own damn setup? Because I didn't like it. That's it. It's just my judgment call. I did not like it. I don't like it. I don't love it. I don't love it, y'all. That's all. That's it. I could be totally wrong. I will own that. And of course, in trading, things take forever to pan out and play out. So I'm going to be sitting here for a minute waiting to see what pans out. So, but yeah, it's just not my favorite setup. Nice push with price action right now, though. That is a nice push. Notice volume still not above previous swing. Delta is. Okay, but Delta is a little tricky because, like I said, you get a lot of volume when the market opens. So I almost ignore, like, let me see from your point of view, all of this, right? I just look at like what happened during the open and after. You know, I judging what happened in pre-market using CBD is just pointless. My opinion, pointless, okay? So we're looking for scalps. We're also playing the orb. But I'm just waiting just a little bit longer for that orb to for it to do something here. So if I miss this, what do you do? If you miss the first trade and it goes in the direction of where you maybe should have gone, okay, fine. You know, I was going to take the trade and then just kept pumping. I said, all right, I'll get a better position, but now we're up here. It's not that, I mean, this is nothing, guys. This is like 12 points. Ooh, big deal. But, you know, I would say a 38-point target would be your distance. I told you it's a C setup. That's from my personal judgment call right there. Do I know the future? No, but I know that momentum over here is what I'm look, if we just take the price off the screen, right? This is like a good experiment for you guys. I'm telling you, you go back and you'll see what I mean. Like when you see the biggest if I were to ask you, what are the biggest what direction are the biggest impulses in, right? What direction? There's no doubt that you would not say this right here. That's the biggest impulse. And what direction is it in? Down. So where is overall momentum in your visible range? Where is it? To the downside. Now, if I change time frame, let's say I go to a 4-hour. Things change, right? But shouldn't you always be trading with the higher time frame? Hell no. Why would I want to trade? Why would I want to scalp? You know, judging off of a 4-hour. Why would I want to scalp on a 5-minute or a 1-minute? I want to see what just happened. What's the mood of the market right now? That's how you scalp. You don't judge what happened 4 days ago and think that momentum is going to carry over in the now. You know what I'm saying? So I'll zoom out 3 times. I'll zoom out 5 times. Then I'll zoom in to my time period that I'm scalping on, which is a 1 minute, right? So if we're going to scalp on a 1 minute, that's where you beat. Now, day trading a little different. Day trading is a little bit different. And that's why we use the 5-minute. This is the overnight. This is yesterday, and the overnight session was up. So we have some bullish momentum here in the overnight session, right? But what happened, right? We dumped yesterday. So this is still the valid order flow for this time frame. This is my visible range. And guess what? You don't believe me? I've done, go back test it yourself. Go do it. You'll see this and you'll go, even if price goes up, like what I just say, price can be manipulated, right? But volume can't. So a lot of times you'll see volume just is totally diverging. And in that case, you'll see that, okay, price does go lower, right? Price does go lower. And what else do we have? We have a 7 candle rule down here. So if you don't know about that, which gives me a price target of like right here. So that is, that's why I said it's a C setup. I don't like it. So even though a lot of orb traders would be going long right here, and they might be right, I'm sticking to what I feel is best for me. That's it. Okay, and if you were to take this trade, like I said, just go light sizing. That's it. Just go light sizing. You're not going to hurt your account by going light. And that's the entire, I mean, I preached this, guys. It's literally in every video. I'm almost like to the point now where I'm pretty much done preaching about it. I'm just going to go off the cuff and make some videos just for fun because I'm just done with like the script crap. I say that, but I keep saying the same thing. It's just not, I mean, I'm not getting anywhere with people. because they don't understand. But dynamic money management is what it's all about. Dynamic. What does that mean? It changes based on what? Based on your setup. So if this was an A+ setup, like it was, like yesterday was an A setup, and we rocked the house, baby. Monday, I think, was an A+ setup. We rocked the house, right? A+ setup, freaking out of control. We made money Monday, didn't we? Who made money Monday? Give me the money sign in chat if you made money with me Monday. Give me the money sign in chat if you made money with me Tuesday. And it was expected. We kind of knew what was going to happen, didn't we? Soft as in what? As in like my vocal isn't hot enough? Or I don't want to turn it up too loud. Is that better? Look at the money signs. Look at the money signs, dude. Braz. Look at the money sign, braz. Okay, I'm not in this trade. I'm putting it on. It's on the board just because. All right, fine. I'll get in the trade. Okay, you happy now? Bad entry and everything. It's okay. I'll take the trade. I'm going light-ish. See, how much is this? 20 something points? Yeah, 38 points. No biggie. All right. Let's see if we can pop up there, but I'm expecting a possible rejection at this high. I'm expecting price to possibly reject right here. Look at the money signs. Look at the money signs, baby. Look at the money signs. You can't handle the truth. You can't handle the truth. But now things cool. All right, yeah. News coming out now. Yeah, news coming out now. Oh shit. You're right. News is coming out. News is coming out. Everyone, hold on to your seats. News is coming out. 9:30 crude oil hits. 9:30. 11 a.m. Central to 12 is natural gas. 1 p.m. Is it 1 p.m.? What time? Let me see what zone I'm in. Jesus. Yeah, okay, that's it. So 11. So 2 p.m. is federal funds rate. Fed funds rate is at 2 p.m. Look at this. See, crapping the bed right here. I'm just exiting this trade because I don't feel like being in it. It was a waste anyways. It's like, it was a waste. There goes the rejection at the high. I hate to see, okay, we barely close outside the range, momentum down. Do we pump up? It's still possible. But I'm expecting that rejection right there, right? So I'm leaving this up there, I guess, for you guys. Kind of confusing to people. People don't know if I'm in a trade or not, you know, so it's kind of confusing. But I guess I'll leave that up there. But yeah, I wasn't sold on that. I'm not going to take the C setup. That's just not my vibe, main. I don't want to take good setups. I don't want to take C setups. That was a perfect little rejection right there to the downside. To the downside. Five, yeah, that's fine. If we get back up in this range, I might even short. I know. I'm talking about scalping, man. We're talking about scalping here. A little bit overextended right here at the high. I should have just done it. I should have just done it, man. It's all good. We'll get the next one, baby. Why Mike knows lots of lives and back testing the hell out of it. Right. That's why you guys are here, man. You're here because I have. And you're here because that's hopefully my better judgment keeps us out of trouble sometimes. And I say us But just in general, I've traded quite a bit. So, I mean, I don't know how many thousands of hours at this point. But I can tell you this is not a place that you want to get caught up in. That's not a pretty picture right there. Yesterday, everything was clean, baby. Look at yesterday. Totally different. Totally different scenario. But what did I tell you in the morning? I think yesterday, I don't remember what the setup was, but this is definitely not an A+ setup. I know that. We came out blue, right? Momentum up. I'd have to run back the tail of the tape to remember everything, but we ended up banking on these 2 trades, right? And it was nice. Trust the horse. It was a trust the horse day. But overall, look at the momentum. What happened? It played out. You know what I mean? So what do you think's going to happen over here? Well, look, trust the horse. Okay, if you're on the horse, great. You know, you hit that TP level, get out. Because this shows, okay, maybe I shouldn't hold. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll just get my TP and go. And that's it. I'm just saying, you know, you want to hold a runner. All right. You pressing it, man. The question always falls back on one thing. Is what you're teaching or showing or telling people translating to making them more profits? More money, period, right? Is what you're teaching translating to make more money? Does that make sense? So when we talk about liquidity or we talk about, you know, structure or fair value gaps or all the bullshit that most people think that they need to learn, my question is, did you translate that learning into your trading? How the hell is it making you a better trader? Do you guys agree? Let me know in chat. Got this guy, Andrea. I really like this guy, man. Like, I really actually like him. You know what I mean? Like, this guy's dope. Let me show you who I'm talking about real quick. This guy is one of my favorite channels. Why? Because he seems to keep it pretty freaking real. You know what I mean? Look at this guy right here. Hold on. Let me show you who I'm talking about. This guy. You guys know this guy? I like this guy. Shout out to Andrea. But I had to keep it real, man. In this short, let me show you what I did here. And you guys see what I'm saying. All right, look. I'm going to play this for you, and I'm going to tell you what I think. Hold on. I don't know why that's so low. Hold on. Oh, I think that's got to come up here. Let's see if this works.
You can master liquidity. You will be able to master the markets. Understanding.
Okay, all right, hold on. I've just, it's turned down, that's all. All right, here we go.
We want to understand where
If you can master liquidity, you will be able to master the markets. Understanding liquidity, where to find it, when to find it, and what to do when you find it.
Right. I hope he's not going to talk about highs and lows.
Find liquidity at previous highs and previous lows. We can
No! No, Tom. It's everywhere. It's not on highs and lows. Oh my God. Let's see.
also find liquidity above consolidating areas and below consolidating areas.
How about in the middle? There's liquidity also in the middle. Guys. Don't you know what a fucking order book is? Liquidity in the ICT space apparently is orders. Every kind of buy and sell order. And buy and sell orders are everywhere. Liquidity actually, if it's orders that are being filled, then it's actually volume. Because volume, it's total traded liquidity. That's the definition of volume. And if you see the volume profile of a range, there's way more orders.
Okay, you see how he's got the volume profile, right? He's got the volume profile, but look at the highs and lows, right? They've been grabbed. So he drew this volume profile after the sweep and then basically said, hey, there's no liquidity, right? Which is exactly why it was swept. Like, I'm not trying to argue with him. Yes, liquidity is everywhere, okay? But the reality is, like, it's like I told him in his comments. They don't like me in the comments right now. I'm number one in the comment on this, but I just said, you're embarrassingly wrong, dude. Like, liquidity is everywhere, right? But knowing that doesn't help me with an entry model or risk management. Just saying liquidity is everywhere is like saying fucking water's wet. Okay. It's everywhere. So what do you mean, Andre, I should be trading in the middle of a fucking range? No. Everyone knows retail traders put their stops and limit orders, stops and limits. That's the liquidity that, you know, and first of all, nobody really knows where liquidity is at because they're using dark pools anyways. Andrea knows this. The order flow, you think you see everything in an order book? No, but it's more transparent. You think you see everything in footprint charts? No, but it's more transparent. And that's, you know, I'm not saying that doesn't give you an edge to some degree, but I am saying that the highs and the lows of the market are where liquidity is at. 100% for retail. And guess who's going to come grab that retail liquidity? Market makers. I mean, that's what's going to happen. Now, when I say grab it, they're going to utilize that liquidity to mask their larger orders. And this is what they have to do, because if they didn't, well, they would, I mean, you'd have, first of all, slippage. The order book itself, it determines, like, when you see green in the order book, right? You see a lot of buyers, right? What does that mean? The price going up, right? So if I were to just buy out the order book, what does that do? It gets rid of all the sell, right? So what does price actually do? When I not limit, but I execute a market order of, you know, $1 trillion, what direction does price go in? Where would it go? It would look below, right? And it would grab all those orders below, underneath the order book. Sellers down here, buyers are up here, right? So if I grab $1 trillion worth of orders at one time, I'm just being facetious, but what direction would price go in? Does that make sense? So I get what he's saying, where liquidity is everywhere, but you just have to understand, like, that's not really gonna help anybody, dude. Like, I get it. You got a video that just came out all about liquidity, and I even pointed people to the video. I was like, go watch it, it's dope. Because I fucking can't stand ICT. I can't stand him. I can't stand the fraud behind what he teaches. He's never been transparent, never will be. It is what it is. That's my personal take, okay? I can't stand it because you weren't ordained by God, like he's literally claimed, and developed some master, you know, algorithmic thing. You're an idiot if you believe that. You're just an absolute moron if you believe that. And I actually studied ICT for a little while, longer than I should have, because what he does very well is market and rant. Gee, who does that sound like? Except the only difference is, you know, I will say the other guy I'm thinking about, you probably know who it is. He can rant and he can market. He's way better at probably both than ICT, but ICT is actually a really good mindset rant guy. But the other guy I'm thinking about, hey, nice W, man. If you took the trade and you went light, Nice W for the day. I did not take the trade, so good for you guys. Good for you guys trading the orb crazy horse system. I mean, I was gonna get in. I was literally gonna get in, but I just didn't do it. And I was waiting for that pullback. It did pull back. I have no excuse. So I just missed the trade. All good. But I'm glad somebody got in. And look, I'm still looking at this suspect. This is suspect for me. So that momentum right there is suspect. I'm doing my thing. But yeah, man, I have nothing but love for everyone who trades out there. I want everyone to be, profitable. But the reality is, man, when I see something, I'm like, hey, this is somebody I respect. I'm going to tell them what I think they need to hear, not what they want to hear. I'm not going to smoke up his ass just because I think he's cool. I'm going to tell him what I think. I think he's dead ass wrong. I think these swing highs and swing lows, you can't tell me that retail traders are not putting their stops there. Even market, even not just retail, but these higher time frames like the 4 hour, you can't tell me the higher the time frame goes, the more liquidity is going to be up here. Why? Because there's more time. More people trade the 4 hour than the 1 minute, and more people with bigger bags trade the 4 hour than the 1 minute. I would put my fucking everything on that. All right, higher time frames. I mean, you just know that from institutional traders. I mean, we just know that. It's just a fact. So where are the stops? They're above these levels. So why is it that, and look, I also believe in randomness. Let me show you what I mean real quick. Let me show you what I mean. Random, right? I'll show you what I mean. You please do this experiment. Please watch. Ready? I'm totally random. Not even gonna look. I don't know. I'm just going up, down, up, whatever. You can take this, okay, this bullshit right here, and like make shit up. Look. Oh my God, guys, look. So what happened right here was we took the high and, look, here's another one. This grabbed the high down here. This grabbed the low and then it reversed. It's a little fake out right here. So it broke structure, then did that. Like, you could just totally you can make shit up, dude. But look, see this is inside of this external range. Here's your external range right here. Okay. All of this inside is what? Internal structure. You see how in a world of fucking randomness, you can just... So this is what I'm trying to tell you guys. This shit is random. Like this, what I'm drawing right there, that was totally random. But you see how I kind of like made sense of that internal structure? That's what's taught. That's what is taught. I literally have videos teaching that, dude. But what if it's just fucking random is my point. Sorry for the F-bombs. But I'm passionate today, man. And Troy's not here to stop me. But what if you could just let go of this idea that you're going to figure it out and just say, all right, it's random. Now, how's that going to help you? How's that going to help you? And that is always the question, my friends. How's it going to help you? What do I say? What do I lean into? Tell me in chat. How do I help you? In a world of randomness, how are we winning like 9 days out of 10? How are we doing it? How is it possible to be consistent in a world of randomness? How are we doing? Type it in chat. How are we doing? What's the key? What's the secret ingredient? Somebody please let me know what it is. Type it in chat. Tell people what it is. Go for it. What is the secret ingredient, man? Please tell people in chat. Let's see. Okay. Yes, that's it. For those of you that don't know, that is exactly it, man. It's dynamic money effing management. It's so black and white, dude. It really is. It's like, that's what I see, right? When I go, let me just pin this message. If you want to learn it, there it is. I pinned it. Okay, that's our free group. You can learn it. But listen, the key, right? The key is dynamic money management. The key to trading. It's like, you know what? You know what it reminds me of? I kid you not, man. And you can have Andrea and you have this crazy edge when you read the order flow and then you read footprint charts. Bro, if it was that fucking easy, everyone would be rich. So don't bullshit yourself. It ain't easy. And you're still gambling with probabilities, but but you're gambling with probabilities. Somebody wrote this in the chat up here. Let me see. What did he say? Because I say it all the time. Probabilities. Thank you, Daryl. And who's that? Stony? Stonin? Probabilities, not possibilities. Exactly, bro. Trading probabilities. That's what you're doing. And that's exactly what professional gamblers do. That's exactly what they do, homie. When the fucking cards are stacked in their favor, they go harder on the hand. You understand? If you know that you're at a 20, you've been counting cards, you got a little bit of an edge, you know that hot cards could come. Could you still lose? Could you still lose, chat? If you're a card counter, do you still fucking lose sessions? Yes. The answer is yes. The answer is yes. But you're trading probabilities, not possibilities. So do you risk the same amount when the cards are stacked in your favor, bro? Bros and bras. No, you don't. You'd be a retard if you did that. And that's the problem. That's why traders don't win and don't really compound and scale their accounts. Dude, Andre is dope. I'll just say it again. I like him. I like the last interview that he did. Maybe it wasn't the last one because it's been a little bit, but I caught an interview with him, professional trader. He was in Dubai. He's watching this guy, and guy's using order flow and kind of talking the same stuff. And he's like, yeah, you know, from like swing point to swing point, price pulls back into this area. And then, you know, you're just grabbing like that much of it. And this is the trade right here. And this is what I'm looking for. There's a lot of professional traders do this, right? Just looking for this much of that move. And he's looking for like absorption candles. He's looking for like something in this area to show him. Maybe this was a fair value gap. Maybe this was, you know, a VWAP. I don't know what he's looking at, like a bunch of stuff, right? And he's like, you know, I just want that move, that little move right there. And it's so crazy to me because that is exactly what we're doing. Let me see. Am I not going to be able to show it here? With Crazy Horse. It is exactly what we're doing. Exactly what we're doing without intentionally knowing. Okay, I got to use the other chart. Without intentionally knowing, that's what we're doing. Look, here's yesterday. What did we do? Well, let's map it out. We have a low. We have a high. Price pulled back. We caught that much of it. Right? I had the target up here, but we caught this much of it. That's strange, isn't it? Now, I'm not saying that we're scalping like this guy and going for 10, 15 points. Okay, that would be like that. Okay, but when you go back and you look at the trades that we take, a lot of them resonate with what he's saying. It's crazy to me, but they do. Because like, take for instance right now, right? Hey, congrats on the win, everyone. Nice win. And market's pumping. It likes to do the opposite of what I say. So have you had that experience before? All good. So look, let's say this is the swing for today. Let's say let's say market stops right here and starts swinging to the downside, right? Like that's a swing high. When this blue line, let's imagine this blue line extending, right? It extends. Okay. Let's say market pulls back like right now or soon and it closes right here. What is that for us? For this strategy, that's an entry, isn't it? Look, it's the same effing concept, dude. It's just I'm getting there in a different way. So there's I got a wake-up call for a lot of the gurus out. Any guru that thinks that there's some magical... Dude, you're just like the rest of everyone else, bro. There ain't no secret sauce. The secret sauce is in dynamic money management and in understanding what your edge is. That's it. If you understand your edge, then you're going to lean into that. Okay? There's no secret sauce to trading. There's just confidence in your freaking edge. Do you guys agree with me? Do you guys agree or no? Am I just rambling to ramble? Probably. But do you guys agree? There's no secret edge. I mean, there's no secret sauce. There's just confidence in your edge. That's it, man. And I believe it like to my core because I've been there. I've learned a lot of different strategies in the last 8 years of trading. And I can tell you 100,000 million% that it was only until I really just knew what I knew. Like, you know what you know what you know. It's like my grandma says, right? And it's like, at that point, I lean in when I'm confident. I back off when I'm not. And it's so funny because this morning I literally said, you can't lose what you don't put in the pot. And I didn't put shit in the pot today. So I'm not losing. So I'm a watcher right now. You know what I mean? Because I wasn't confident with this setup. And I walked you through why, right? I'm still not confident with this breakout because momentum is down. I told you, sometimes it just takes, like, a lot of people will get off chat, they'll get off stream or whatever to go do. I wonder what they think, because I'd love for you to come back at the end of the day and like watch the stream, because it's gonna pan out most of the time. Like, very, very, very seldom does it not pan out. Like, go back on today and just see, does this momentum carry some weight over here? Like, is there a drop, a significant drop? I bet you it'll come. I bet you it'll come. Just because that's what I've witnessed. I've seen it time and time and time and time and time and time again. That's it. That's all I'm going off of. And guess what? When I'm wrong, here's what would happen if I were wrong. Here, let me draw this out. This is what would happen. Because you're right until you're wrong. What do I mean by that? Look, the market can shift. So look, if this were to do something like this, right? Meaning this band, this momentum band, and price rocket ships out of here, right? Then in our visible range, what is the biggest impulse in your visible range? Well, then now obviously it's this. So it shifts. That's called a market shift, right? But look at how much structure inside is broken. And you're just like, doesn't your head explode trying to figure out, oh, so we're up, we're down, we're up, we're down, chalk, 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 BOS, chalk. Do you understand what I mean? What you're just like, you're banging your head. Look, just do this, hide price. There you go. Where's price going? You can literally use I mean, I know this sounds crazy. Nobody else is talking about this, but look, you can use these for structure. Here, they're a little laggy. Yes, they're lagging, but guess what? So what? At least you're going to be right going with the right momentum. So what structure are we in? Based on the bands. I know this is crazy. I shouldn't even be talking about this because I know people just aren't going to get it. But based on those bands, what structure are we in? I mean, it's pretty wild, right? We're in downward structure based on those bands. So just the humps of these bands. Like, so what I'm saying is you're kind of faking yourself out, trying to figure out all the nuances in between. Just go with the overall momentum, man. You'll be much safer. Much, much safer, my opinion. And the guys that rock with me, you know what I mean. But it's like, at the same time, this happens, you get FOMO'd in. You get FOMO'd in. It's what happens, man. You get FOMO'd in at the top. You think it's going to go higher. You've talked yourself into price is going to go take out this high because that seems probable. That seems realistic. And, you know, we got this high over here, you know. Let me go put this on the other chart. Let me put this on the charts and go over here. So we got this high, and, you know, you're looking at this. It's like, okay, that's what, yesterday's high? So we got New York high from yesterday, New York session high right here. And you're like, okay, yeah, price is going to go take out yesterday's high. Maybe it does. Maybe it does. Okay. But FOMOing in right here at the top is only smart if you see massive momentum that's going to get followed up. Do you see a 6 candle rule? No. I think there could be one printing on a 5. Let's see. You do see one on a 5, but remember, 5-minute time frame is going to mean bigger range, right? So if this prints, what does that mean? It means momentum in the now is up. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candles printing with nice momentum. Now, what do I want to see here at this level, at this little, I'll call it a minor level? I want to see volume. I want to see a break above that range. I might even check my volume indicator over here, right? What do I see? For now, what do I see? Do you see what I see? Now, CBD, again, I can't go off CBD right now because this is pre-market over here. But what do I see? Does that look pretty? Does that look like a a gangbuster. Now, it doesn't negate the 6 candle rule. It doesn't negate that. But remember, that's a 5-minute time frame. Right? So it's only as strong as the time frame. Higher time frames, what do you want me to say? Higher time frames are typically stronger. That's just what it is. They typically, the structure holds up, the momentum holds up. I mean, you see follow through on higher time frames. The band is a private indicator. Yes. Yeah, join the group, man. Yeah, come and learn what we're doing. It is some mind-blowing stuff in my opinion. I mean, not just my opinion, but yeah, it's freaking badass. I don't know what to tell you. We're killing it. And we're killing it because of what I'm showing you right here. The momentum. It takes a minute if you're new to trust this kind of stuff because it does seem a little, I don't know. There's no, it's not a science, right? You see the guitar behind me, right? I'm not a science guy. And I'm a visual guy. Thank God trading is somewhat visual now with the charts, but like this to me is really solid momentum that's slowing down so far. I got to see how this closes. Trading just takes a lot of time, guys. So if you're bored and you're watching and you're like, oh man, what's going on? Oh, dude, it's not for you. Trading's not for you if that's how you feel. You got to chill. You got to be an observer until you are confident. And when you're confident, that's when you strike. Now we got 40 seconds to go. If this candle keeps pumping here and looks really good, meaning it doesn't look like it's slowing down. Does it look like it's slowing down? Does it look a tiny little candle at this breakout level? I want to see volume. And I'm not showing that volume is even above this level over here. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. So that's a negative divergence. It's a bearish divergence. That doesn't mean that we don't go up more. It just means that right here, I'm not showing the greatest 6 candles. Does it mean we don't go take out the high? No, it's just not the greatest. So I'm not going to go in on a C setup. This for a 6 candle rule is, depending on where this ends, right there. Okay. Does that look like it's slowing down or speeding up? Just go off of the visual, man. So I'm not going to take it. I'm not going to take it. It's that simple. It looks like it's slowing down, so I'm not going to take it. Volume is divergence right now. I'm not going to take it. I go on a 1 minute. I can get a little bit granular. Check out volume. Okay. Still not above that swing, but closer. Does that mean we don't go up there? No, it just means it doesn't look awesome. That's all. And I'm not going to take the trade unless it looks awesome. That's it. Okay. I'm going to say this. I like guys that have their stance in the market and that are successful and transparent. Okay. If you're successful and transparent, you do it live. Like I do this shit live Monday through Friday. So shut up if that's not you. Okay. And in front of people. So if that's not you, take your mouth, close it, shut up. Okay. So I love teaching the guys that are showing something that have a strong opinion. If you have a strong opinion about the market and you show me a positive P&L, I'm all for it, baby. But if you don't do that, then shut the fuck up. That's it. It's as simple as that, dude. You have no room to talk. You can't. You can, but it won't be respected. That's it, bro. So it's like that's why I only respect this handful of people in this game. It's even Pat. Hate him, whatever. You got to respect him because he does this shit live. That's it. He made $6 million in affiliate. Okay, oh well. Like you just want to be him. You know, you would take $6 million in affiliate, you know, but he does it live, dude. Oh, he faked his payouts or what? Whatever. He does it live every day. I don't know what to tell you. He's doing it, right? Well, he trades off camera and then shows different. I don't know all that, dude. I don't care. I'm not trying to ride someone's D up in here, you know. I'm just doing my thing. And there's plenty of space for everyone, man. You don't like it? Is what it is. I already put a... Actually, I didn't put that out. Never mind. I asked ChatGPT to basically... I think I told you guys to review Pat's $200 course. And it did like a deep research and what students say about it and all this stuff. And people are passing prop firms. They're just not hanging on to the accounts. That's it. That's what it said. So it's like... When the market runs, it's really good. Just like most strategies. When it runs, it's great. When it's chop, you're death by 1,000 paper cuts. That's how most strategies are anyways. All right, what's up, everyone? So how we feeling, man? We got some W's in here. I get it. Do you think, do your thing, the safety trade is real? I don't know what you mean by that. Safety trade is real. 2K win today, Mike. Let's go. That's what's up, man. I mean, look, that was the play. I held off. I'm definitely feeling like a little bit of a schmuck right now because I held off. Don't, you know, but I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I didn't get into the trade. It is what it is. You guys saw it and heard it, you know. That's it. And I was gonna go short, but it didn't show me any type of absorption. It literally printed a 6 candle rule. Now going into the 7th candle, just not convincing, but it's just grinding. And that happens, man. The Nasdaq can grind its way to all-time high. Don't make any mistake about that. That's the one thing about this market. It will leave you scratching your head like how and why and how. But at the highs here, and it's speeding up. It's 20 seconds speeding up. Unbelievable, actually. Nice speeding up. You got 7th candle in 14 seconds. All right. Well, that's interesting. All right. 7th candle printed, pretty nice. We're actually speeding up. That's crazy. All right, that puts a price target out here. Pretty close to the damn highs, too. All right, going for a little bit of a scalp to get there. We'll go 10. See if we can actually push to that target. That's that momentum that I was kind of talking to you about, right? Spotting that momentum. That's price action momentum right there. Puts the price target right out here at the 21,120. Someone called this chasing. It's only chasing if you don't have the momentum. The momentum is what makes it real. Obviously, this was the entry for Crazy Horse, and I did not take it. I'm definitely feeling like I should have, but you know, all good. We miss sometimes, and that's what it is. I think that yesterday's high is definitely more probable. Obviously, we're only like 40 points away, so it does seem like she wants to go take that out. Seems that way. We'll see what happens. She could get close. That's why I like this price target. Could be a little bit lower, actually. 22,110-ish. It's pretty close. Let me see. How close is that? That's only like 20 points. It's really not that big of a deal. Volume above the prior swing level over here. And still kind of matching. Actually, that's not true. It's above the prior swing now. Let's go to the 5-minute and see volume. Still not there yet. Got that. It hasn't curled down, so there's that. It could definitely pop up there, but it hasn't shown it yet. So 1 minute looking good. 5 minutes still a little divergence on volume. So what does that mean? It could mean that price is manipulating. Possibly. We don't know. That's the whole point. I let go of what I like, unless it's the probabilities right now. Probability is that it goes with the momentum that we see. That's it. The 6 candle rule momentum. That's all I know, right? Anything outside of that, I'm kind of guessing. That's it. Will it go take out previous daily high? I don't. The probability of it taking out previous day high is a little bit higher now. Why? Because we're closer. It's that simple. If we weren't as close, we're only, 41 points away? 50 points away, whatever? That's pretty close. Seems probable, right? Probable. You won't beat the market, but you can master your edge. Who agrees? Who agrees with that? You will never figure out the market. You'll never beat the market, but you can master your edge. If you agree with that, let me know in chat. Do you guys agree? Maybe we should put up a poll. Let me put that poll up. Let me see. Do you guys agree with that? Let me know. What do you guys think? Yeah, PDH, previous daily high right there. %96 say it's true. 26 votes. 26 people say it's true. You can master your edge. If you said false, type it in chat. What is the truth then? If that's not true, let me know what you think about that. I want to hear your thoughts. 29 people voted so far. $29 peeps voted so far. 15-minute FVG down here, man. All right, 29 people voted. 36 people voted. 96% say it's true. 6%, 5% say false. You won't beat the market, but you can master your edge. What does that really mean? What does that really mean? What does that really mean? Mastering your edge. Mastering your edge. What does it mean, man? What does it really mean? I think your edge has to do with psychology. It has to do with your money management. It has to do with back testing, knowing what your back testing results like prove to be. And understanding like when, I think a big part of your edge comes from belief, right? That's probably 99% of your edge is belief. 39 people say it's true. 5% say false of that 39, of those 39 votes. Type it in chat. What do you think then is the truth? If you won't, so you believe that you will beat the markets and maybe you can't master your edge? I don't know. What would be the opposite of that? What would be your truth? Let me know in chat. All I know is scared money don't make money. That's the only fact I know for sure. Because if you don't put anything in, you ain't gonna ever win anything. And there's a lot of people who have PTSD or get scared, and therefore they let go of their trades too soon, or they don't pull the trigger when they should. And if that's you, trust me, I've been there. It sucks. But that's just that's PTSD, man. It'll keep you stuck. It'll keep you stuck in this like circle of trading hell. Ninjas. How do I say it? Ninjas? It's not. There's no N. Ninjas Archive. Are you on the regular Nasdaq? Yes, I'm on the micro Nasdaq futures. MNQ right here. So yeah, this is the regular Nasdaq. Big bear below 22 will get filled. Okay. Can I just reach my little target first? Let me know, Kraken. If I can do that, I'm just gonna chill. If not, let me know. I'll get out right now, dude. We always manage scalps, yes, but I mean, you don't want to overmanage as well. It's a fine line right there. What are we looking for TP? This little circle. This little circle is my it's a visual TP. It's just a visual. So 22 110 ish. Well, more like 113. We got a 7 candle rule. Looks okay. We're speeding up right there. So I think we could reach that 21 110 level. We might turn. Look, this is the hard part about momentum, is if price does end up turning right here, swinging down. I mean, technically, without breaking structure or anything, she could pull all the way back and then go up there. That's the hard part about trading just pure momentum, right? You're going to be right a lot, but you could suffer a little more drawdown, and what that presents is a possible negative risk to reward. But if you have a super high win rate, and I would not say maybe add two, I mean, you could add 2 positions in here, but you'd have to be really smart about your sizing. But it doesn't matter because you'd have a high profit factor at that point if you did add. But yeah, if you have a super high win rate, I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. I'm rocking out over here. All right, here we go. How come there's a difference between the TradingView, Nasdaq, and TradeLocker? Oh, because TradeLocker is with a broker. So this is futures. Futures on the Nasdaq, I pay for the CME data, right? This is a, I don't know what they call it, like a premium account. And I think it's like, I don't know, you guys probably know, $7, $9, something like that, right? You pay for the data in real time. I think there's like a 15-minute delay if you don't pay for it in real time, right? So see this symbol right here? All right, that is the futures chart. So around the globe, everyone's trading this. They're not trading some random broker like I have. And they're like their chart is different. They're gonna call it something different. Like you said, NAS 100. That's gonna be like you'll see the chart actually looks different, right? The candles look different. So it's, in my opinion, better to, you know, look at the futures chart, just because this is where everyone is basing their decisions off of. And actually, there's even a, I mean, within the futures chart, within the what's that? Oh, sorry, got a text. Within the futures chart, you can trade the contract rollovers. Like, I don't trade those. I trade the, I don't even know how you describe it. It just automatically rolls over. Like, I don't have to worry about switching contracts. Forget what they call that shit. I haven't used it forever. But some people like trading those, the contract rollovers or whatever, the not not the months, but the quarter. I forget what they call it, but you guys know what I mean. If you don't know what I mean, within futures, you can trade other futures charts. This is kind of the one that's most widely accepted because you don't have to really worry about the contracts rolling over and the futures charts changing. Like here we have a rollover, right? Yeah, contract switch, right? So this, if you wanted to trade these, it's like from specific dates to specific dates. I don't even know why. I haven't even looked it up. I don't really care, to be honest with you. Doesn't affect my trading, doesn't make me more money, it doesn't make me less, like it doesn't. I have no space in my brain to learn pointless shit. If you're like me and you have no space in your brain to learn pointless shit, then smash the like button. Let's go. It's good for your health. It's good for your health, people. This is a little eval account, so that's why I'm trading this just for fun. In case you were wondering. Not that anyone cares. Oh, see if price stops at the fair value gap there. Again, things take time to pan out, man. And another thing that I would say I hear a lot from just students in general is like before the orb, before Crazy Horse, they were just getting stopped out. Like they thought of a stop loss as, well, I should say they were taught to put a stop loss in just because that's what the entry model said, right? And after learning dynamic money management, after having a system that gives you more of a trade idea rather than just like this is where it's supposed to go, it allows for a lot more flexibility in your trading. And I think that is a big deal for people. I don't know, but I've talked to a lot of students, and like the biggest feedback that I've gotten is flexibility. Like I can finally breathe when I'm in a trade, which is just dope. Like even if I went down the road of like even the Andre thing, like his professional trader guys and all his, they look at all this stuff. It's like there's just pressure, and it's like, dude, I don't know, man. I just have a different mindset. My mentor was adding positions in drawdown responsibly. No, it's not Nick Sean. But Nick Sean's dope. I love Nick Sean, man. He actually lives in Dallas. Haven't met him or anything, but he's fun. Oh, you just randomly put him on. I don't know how he does it. It's weird, but I've seen a couple of his videos. But no, it was just adding to negative positions responsibly, not trying to, like, everybody just there's no patience in the world anymore. We got TikTok minds. We're TikTok minds, people. That's it. Agree or disagree, chat? The world has no patience anymore. My mom's been dating this guy for a year. She wants to get married. I'm like, Mom, it's been a year. She's like, I'm 60 years old. Time goes faster with me. I'm like, Mom, it ain't going faster. Time moves at the same speed for everyone. It might feel like it's going faster, but it actually didn't. It didn't. It's only been a year. Be careful. Don't put yourself in, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Well, now the volume's crossed. That's could just mean deeper pullback before going back up. Yeah, looks can be deceiving, man. Go back to the 5. Line in the sand, come on. How about the new rollouts? You'll see it in school soon. Could get stopped here. Yeah, maybe. I was learning today, simple raid. Let me go back up. I missed some. That's it. Looks like FOMO hit you twice. Chris, shut up. I don't want to hear it from you, okay? Shut your potty mouth. Damn it. Looks like FOMO hit you twice. Say that to my face, bro. Say it to my face. Come down here in Dallas, Texas, and say it to my face. Chris, the reason I went long here was not FOMO. The reason was the momentum. Okay, momentum right here. This is showing nice momentum, brother. So when you see, it's not just price going up, right? Like here, that would be like a FOMO play. If I went in long, can you see that? Yeah, right here. This is not FOMO. This is an actual, this is me looking at volume and momentum from a price, from just pure price action momentum. And this is nice. So the target is still out here, but it is a 5-minute time frame. I'm well aware. And we've already pumped significantly. I'm well aware. But the way that these string of candles look right here presents itself in a way that allows me to have a lot of confidence that this is going to get hit. Will it maybe not? Yeah, but I'm trading probabilities, brother. So it's possible anything can happen. It's possible that we could just, you know, have one candle that goes 1,000 points. But the probabilities is that the market will get hung up somewhere in these levels. I probably, look, this is an eval account. That's why I'm going a little bit heavier. But I will most likely add to this position at or around this next level down here. We'll see. I will most likely add. And then we'll see what happens. We'll see if I just pass this eval in front of your eyes. Because it's an eval. There's no rules in an eval. By the way, guess what? I know this is crazy stat time. Less than 3% of people get a prop firm payout. Less than 1% make up for what they spent on the props. But how many, what's the percentage of people that pass an eval? You wouldn't believe the number. You wouldn't believe the number. Somebody can look it up and you can let people know what that number is. But let's just say that when there's no rules, the chances of you getting paid are pretty freaking high. How many people can pass an eval?
Neon Wave, your #1 synth pop music channel.
80s Neon Wave. Yes. Only you, Mike. Thank you. Only you, Mike. Thanks, brother. Rokus, you're so kind. You're holding with me, I know. All right, if you got a W this morning off of the Crazy Horse orb strategy, type it in chat real quick. I want to get a feel for the room of who took it and who didn't. I know I did not take it today. I missed the move. The guy who brought you Crazy Horse misses his own effing move. I do feel like a chump for missing that. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like an idiot. But had I been right, I'd feel pretty smart. It's horrible. Just trade the horse. Excuse me. Is that it? That's it? Oh shit. Okay. You guys are real pissed at me today, huh? Who's pissed at Mike? Type P in chat. Oh shit. All right. Who's angry? That's all the W's? Damn. Okay. Yeah. All right. Hopefully Troy missed this stream. I don't want to get yelled at. He's scary, dude. Yeah, there's definitely a little volume divergence there. I see it. I can see it right here. I mean, I don't even have to look in. I don't even have to look in. What are you using? Bookmap? What are you using, Noah? Are you using Bookmap? I'm just curious what you're using there, man. Profitable trader because of you, not pissed. All right, Johan. I appreciate that, man. And I'm glad that you are a profitable trader now, bro. That's sick. Anybody else got the same story? Let me know in chat if you got the same story, man. It's awesome. You done us dirty today. I know, Daryl. I done myself dirty, bro. Pure volume. Oh, pure volume. Got it. Yeah. Take it either. You still love me, Daddy Juice in the house. Thank you, Daddy Juice. Appreciate it, man. You still got love for your boy. Okay. Hey, man. I'm not gonna get it right every day. You know. Not pissed because I get to hang out with you every day. Let's go, Matt. Let's go. See, you gotta talk to my wife, bro. You guys gotta have a conversation, man. Actually, I was in the doghouse last night, evidently, because remember I told you guys I was playing video games? Well, evidently I'm supposed to go downstairs and have to watch this stupid ass show that my wife likes. And it's like a chick flick type of vibe. I just don't like it, you know? And I'd rather do something what I consider somewhat productive. And yes, playing video games. I mean, you work on your coordination, you know, your problem solving skills, your reflexes. I mean, it's been proven. It's been proven. But evidently, I made the wrong decision by playing my video games instead of watching a chick flick movie. That's completely pointless and will kill your brain cells 1000%. What game? Call of Duty, man. There is no other game. No other game exists. It used to be Battlefield. Battlefield was the shit. It was amazing, dude. You could fly planes and drive tank. You do like it's a Battlefield. You do whatever you want on about. It's sick. Call of Duty's like super fast, short games now. I gotta tell you, I want to say it's been like literally 4 or 5 years since I played. Right? I was pretty freaking good. I was pretty good. I'm not saying I was anywhere close to some of these guys, but I was good enough to hold my own in a game, coming in first a lot of times. But dude, I don't know if you guys understand. If you're my age, I'm 42, okay? I don't know if you have been on these video games lately, but okay, how do I say this? Just in the last 4 or 5 years, I think the quality of the average person on this game or the brain cells in these people or like I heard the most retarded, you know, because you can hear him talk and it's just talking shit the entire game. Like there is no rhyme or reason. People saying the most outlandish outlandish shit that you've ever heard in your life. And it's like, bro, you would never say that stuff to anyone's face, probably. Like, it was just ridiculous, bro. I was literally, I had to stop playing the sound or whatever, right? Because it was just, like, kids are on there saying the craziest shit I have ever heard, ever. It's like, I can't repeat it to you. I want you to hear what this kid was saying. It was wild, bro. But let's just say, like, I'm pretty sure maybe he would even go to jail for what he was saying. Like, it was wild. I just don't even understand what parents are thinking. You don't let your 13 or not 13, but like, I don't know, this kid seemed like he was 12 or 10. I would not let my 10-year-old play Call of Duty. No, sorry. 10-year-old, maybe a 10. I don't know. Am I just too 10? Call of Duty, they curse a lot, you know, but the shit that they're hearing, guys, it's gnarly. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's I can't. I would like turn off the chat at least, you know? He can maybe he could play it, but 10 years old, all that, I don't know. Because I think of like the professional gamers, they're literally like 12. they're like, you know what I mean? So, but that's like a level of dedication that kid, I don't know how I think about it. How I'm thinking about it might be wrong. It's just the type of, dude, it's a cancer fest. It is, Matt. What has happened? Remember Halo? Remember back in the day, Halo games? You daisy chain? Who did that? You daisy chain the consoles together so you can get more controllers in? Who knows what I'm talking about, man? Those were the good old days, dude. And yeah, people talk shit, but it was like, you know, it wasn't like now, man. And it's so crazy because I feel like now it's more dangerous to say things that are like wildly inappropriate because they know who you are. Like all your information, where you live, like everything about. I don't think anything ever really happens to these people, man. Scout House to link the Xbox is up. Yes, bro. Johan knows exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, man, it has changed, dude. It has definitely changed. So I actually stopped playing the multiplayer, which is typically all I play, right? And I went and played the campaign. And the campaign is awesome. The campaign is awesome. Like Call of Duty has outdone itself. I've never the way that they interact the story with the gameplay, right, is next level. I've never played a game other than Call of Duty that does it as good as Call of Duty. Battlefield was nowhere close. Nowhere close. Okay, any Battlefield players in chat? Who knows what I'm talking about? I feel like I'm talking to myself. Does anyone play Battlefield or Call of Duty? Because Battlefield was badass. Last game sucked. Really? See, that's disappointing, man. Battlefield 1. That was it. That was it, bro. I don't know how many hours I spent playing that stupid game. That was definitely it. Bored of the online maps. Yeah, that's the thing with the games, man. If they don't unlock more... it's all new to me, so it's fun. I don't know any of the maps right now. But yeah, it could be one of those situations where it does get boring. It's like, come on, man, create a new map. That's what happened with Battlefield. It just got so monotonous. The same. It was like only 4 levels or four maps or something. And then, but I remember, like, I don't know if it was Battlefield 3 or maybe not the last one because I know I didn't play that, but the one before that, I think. Old Modern Warfare. Yeah, the one with the tunnels. Is that the one with the tunnels? That one was badass. I did play that. Bro, I hear you, Johan. The kids playing this. I mean, they're fucking. It's ridiculous, bro. I don't need. I've seen some live streams of the professional Battlefield. I mean, Call of Duty players. The screen is just like, you don't even fucking. Nobody knows what's going on, dude. It's insane. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know. I don't know how they're doing it, man. It's crazy. And then all of a sudden, it's just like boom, and then it's like headshot. Like, what? What just happened, bro? It's insane. Yeah, I don't know. It's not fair. What's going on, people? I'm taking a look at it across the board. Take a look at a couple other things just to look and see. Bitcoin consolidating 105. Nvidia, Tesla kind of doing its thing. Pumping. Tesla pumping for the second straight day. Nice. Taking a look at Tesla. 2.8% up. Was up like 5% yesterday. 7% in 2 days. Not bad. Not bad, Tesla. Go fill that gap. I think the 328 is the target for Tesla. Volatility index way down this morning. Coming off the news. Coming off the, sorry, not the news, but the open.
80s Neon Wave, your #1 synth pop music channel.
Look at the 10-year. Okay, 10-year dropping. Nice. Yeah, 10-year dropping. I mean, everything looks to be actually kind of bullish right now across the board. An hour and a half in, we're looking pretty bullish across the board. We got a couple hours till the FOMC meeting. We might just range right here. We could pull back a little bit. Could range. I'm going to be going full kitty with this eval. Probably be adding to this position if she can pull back a little bit more. And this will be a scalp in the direction of our current trend. This will also be probably around the level of an ad. It may not get that low. I don't know if it'll get that low, actually. We'll see. It depends on time. If it takes longer to get down here than this center line, the crazy horse band center line will be higher, right? Because it takes more time. So you just have to kind of, you have to wait, man. That's the life of a trader. You want to be a trader? You got to wait. You got to have patience, baby. You got to set up real quick and then wait. Hurry up, hurry up. No, wait. Okay. That's it. That's the life of a trader. But yeah, I mean, order flow is up. Everything looks good. I mean, she could fade back down into the range. That's another possibility. I don't know whether, I don't know the like trading probabilities right here is really tough because I don't know where she's going to stop. But I think we're getting close to an ad right here. She can make her way down just a little bit further. That'd be great. Trading this eval. I'm going full kitty on this eval. You know, full port. I got the odds on my side because we got the 6 candle rule right here. 7 candle rule. Price target up here should be hitting this target at some point, and she could pull back in this range. If she pulls back deeper, I'm kind of screwed, to be honest with you. That's not gonna be great for the eval simply because there's a $2,500 drawdown. So that's it. Chris, okay, Chris. You worry about the ice. All right, we can do it. Let's go. Call of Duty, baby. Mike, Mighty Mike is my Call of Duty name. Mighty Mike. Look for me. I'll be on your 6. Everything is anticipated some way. They're crazy good. Would probably make Good Trader, dude. Yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right about that. I wonder if they would make Good Trader. That is a good point, man. The anticipation is insane. You're absolutely right. It's crazy. A friend that goes 60 and 5 and around. Yeah, man, that's insane. I was going like 30 and 5. I was going like 30 and 5, like real talk. I was getting pretty good. This is back in the day. I was playing quite a bit. I was doing like 30, 40. I don't think I've ever done 60 though. That's insane. 60 and 5 is insane. Yeah. That's insane. He could do it with just a knife. I missed that part. What? That's next level, bro. I don't know. I don't even know how you... Yeah. I don't know how they do it. It's crazy. I'm so bad that I had to go. I'm literally... I was kind of tired of the multiplayer, so I went to play the campaign. I'm just so bad. I like forgot how to play the freaking game. It's crazy. A 0.69, a 0.59. Yeah, I don't know what mine is right now. It's pretty bad. It's probably around the same, to be honest with you. It's pretty bad right now. Okay, price is just being annoying. So hanging out. Got this long. This is the target. I'll probably add to this position. We'll see. We're approaching this 30-minute shelf. That's what I was kind of looking at over here. So she could pull back just a little bit more, right? Maybe fill a little bit of this gap. That's where I'd be looking at potentially adding. She just needs to get a little bit lower. I'm looking like 22.48. 22.48. Something like that. Anyways, Andre's mad at me. Look at his comment. This is he's very mad. He's very angry. And it's because I said you're embarrassingly wrong. I guess I went a little hard. Sorry, Andre. I'll probably reply with a video because if there's something embarrassingly wrong and trying to be smart but failing, it's your comment. But let me break it down for you. Okay. So I obviously pushed this button. That's what we're supposed to do. All right. This is called high level marketing, folks. We're supposed to piss some people off in the space. You can't be friends with everyone, even if you like them. All right. Here we go. So pushing down just a little bit more, and I'm gonna probably add. Very close to adding right now. I'll probably go another 10. Okay. Just kind of waiting for this to potentially get filled. I want her to come down just a little bit more. That's cool, man. He's gonna make a video for me. I'm excited. The diss track. He doesn't know about me. You don't know about the artist side of me, bro. Once people kind of figure that part out about me, they're like, wait. Oh, it's kind of like, he's pretty chill. I'm a pretty chill guy, man. I did music for 20 plus years, made records, wrote records for artists, people that you've heard of, probably. And released my own album. That was fun. And I'm working on another one right now. If you want to go check it out, it's called Mike Trades Daily. Chart Life is the album name. It's on Spotify. It's on Apple Music. Go stream it, baby. Yeah, bro, if I made a diss track for someone, first of all, it wouldn't be Andrea. Even if he comes hard at me, I'm not going to I actually like the guy. It's hard to make a diss track for somebody you like. I actually like him. He goes hard against ICT and all that bullshit, and so I'm like, yeah, right. I've literally watched his videos and been like, hey, that was cool. That was like good value. You know what I mean? I don't know if it made me a better trader. No, I don't think so. I haven't made more money from it. But that doesn't mean that I wasn't entertained and that I didn't get some form of value from it, right? We don't have to always teach to get value or always be taught to get value, in my opinion. Who would I make a diss track against? Who do I just not like? I kind of don't like Dodgy now. He kind of rubs me the wrong way because he didn't release the track I made for him. So fuck him. Fuck you, Dodgy. Okay? Patrick Whalen's too... He's not going to care. He'll just ignore me. Most likely. And I like him. I mean, I like him enough to say I kind of want to go trade in the BDH with him. And just, you know... He's going to be like, you don't make as much money as me. I made 6 million just blinking. You can't do what I do. I'm the best of the game. He's going to be like, you know, what are you trading with? Oh, a 6-figure account? I made 7 million last year. He's going to be like, you haven't even gotten a prop payout. Fuck do you know? Talking shit. Go get a prop payout, then I'll whoop your ass. He's going to be like that, dude. It's just like, ah. It's like, bro, and I do have a little bit of a potty mouth today. I apologize. I try to keep it at least PG 13, you know, most days. I don't know. I lost it a little bit today. I apologize. But, you know, Troy said something that resonated with me, and I'm just now remembering what he said. He's like, yeah, when my kids watch my live stream, I want them to be proud of their dad, not think that he's an egotistical maniac that curses. Like a curse like a sailor, just because we can't think of anything smart to say. When it comes to cursing, I really don't care. Like Gary Vee's my guy. Like there's no bad words in language. There's just words that are more powerful, and sometimes you curse to get your point across, right? If you don't know who Gary Vee is, Gary Vaynerchuk, he curses like a sailor. But he's the nicest, coolest dude ever. And he curses to get, and he talks about it. He's got kids too, you know? So, I don't know. I don't really view it as like bad words. I don't think there's anything like bad words necessarily. It's just words that express emotion. Now, what I heard on Call of Duty last night, those were some bad words, okay? I guess there are bad words. But hopefully you know what I'm saying. I'm about to add to this position. I'm really close to adding to this position. I'm just letting it fade back just a little bit more. I'm going to add to this position. Yeah, I'm going to go right there. All right, I added. We'll see if that was a good decision or not. Second position right here. Right here. Got to make a decision. 44 points. 44 points. Anyway, so I just feel like if I went on Patrick's channel and I was invited to the BDH to trade, I would love to go head to head, man. I'd love to do it. It would be fun as shit. And I think I would win. Oh, yeah. But it would have to be, we have like it can't be like I made more money than you. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. It's got to be equal account balance is what I'm trying to say, right? He can't have like a shitload more money in an account than I have, and then he makes more money because he has more money. That's not really fair. It's like, who can get the biggest percentage gain on their account? I don't know. Then it's like, he's used to going hard. I mean, he's pretty good at it too. You know what I mean? But like, yeah, it would be fun just to do it. Sure. I mean, that's the only way you can do it, right? Who wins in the day? Who got the trade that made the most money? You'd have to do it. You'd have to do something like that. I think he did that with a couple of people. Yeah, I would do it in a heartbeat, man. I would do it in a heartbeat. Let's go. Fly down to the BDH. I was just there. I was literally just there. Try to double the account? Yeah. speak freely, be yourself. Yeah, I think it's important, man. You got to speak freely. You got to be yourself. Who else? Who else would I make a diss track on? ICT? It's already been done. I don't really hate ICT. I don't care about it. I don't know ICT. Dodgy pissed me off. You know, I make a track for you and then you don't even tweet it. You don't even tag me. Bro. And I invited you into my crew to talk about your stupid inverted fair value gap bullshit. Nah, dude. You pissed me off. I could definitely make a diss track about Dodgy. IFEGs, there's a life changer. IFEG, bro. Come on, man. Look at me hating. We gotta hate sometimes. If we don't hate, there's no love. You see right here? We sell the high. See that? We sell it right up at the top. We sell the highs, baby. We buy the lows, we sell the highs. Oh, man. Interesting how this particular area is just taking more time, and the center band is just catching up, and it looks like, I mean, if we do end right below that center band, that's an ad officially, like, you know, per the Crazy Horse strategy. And it's just funny because I added above it, but looking at it, we're like really close to it. So I told you, it's funny how these things line up. Very strange. Very, 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 very strange. Who else sucks out there? Come on, guys. Give me some ideas. Nice. Let's go. Nose stocks. Noah. Let's go, Noah. I kind of went, did you go as hard as I did with the 10 micros? I mean, it's worth it, but you know, it is an all or nothing type of deal. Embrace the suck. Yes. Big Daddy Max is cool, dude. I mean, he likes the orb. So, I mean, he's like, he kind of brought the orb back from the dead. One of the first people I heard ever talking about it. I think he's dope. I like Big Daddy Max. He doesn't trade anything like me. None of these guys trade anything like me. Nobody on YouTube trades like me. You can't name one person that comes close. They're all talking about either order book, footprint charts, volume flow, fucking ICT, SMC. They're all talking about that shit. Nobody's saying, hey, just take price, right? And put it off the fucking screen like this. Make it go bye-bye. Now, trade like that. No, but show me one person that's ever even said that, bro. I don't know anybody. Look, random bar. Here we go. Do we have to prove it again? Here we go. What direction is, what's order flow? Okay, down, obviously, right? This is so slow. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do that right now because what's happening? It's just too slow. I don't know why it's so slow, but it's too slow. Okay, I tell you what, here's a cheat code. Let's say you don't have bar replay. Let me show you the cheat code. Ready? You just scroll to the left like this. You stop it anywhere. And go a little bit further left. Jeez, I got stuff way over here. All right. Where's order flow? What direction is price going in? Somebody type it in chat. What direction is price going in from right here? Where's it going? Do. What should we be looking for? What should we be looking for? When is it going to happen? Where is it going to happen? Visible range. What direction? Did I go too fast? Now you can't see. Not that I would be entering here. I'm just being facetious, making a point. Has my point been made? Has my point been made? Again, everyone's like, well, but where would the stop go? Oh my God, you'd have such crazy drawdown. Do you understand what I'm saying? We saw over here. This was the biggest drop in my visible range. Therefore, I'm looking for shorts. Now, that does seem to change, but it doesn't. That doesn't change anything right there. That actually falls in line, falls in line, falls in line. What direction is price still going in? Right? Until, and this is the key. Look. See how that changes? That changes. Now, when you're wrong, you're wrong. When you're wrong, it's like a slap in the face. But how much would I be right first, right? Does that make sense? So volume and momentum. So what direction? Who's in control? I don't know why that's in there. Who's in control? What should you be looking for? Now, I was being facetious earlier. I'll be facetious here too. What should you be looking for? What should you be looking for? What should... See? Gee, I must be cheating, huh? All right. Well, I can tell you one thing. Right now, price isn't doing what I want it to do, but that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. We're not going to look at that. This hopefully is not playing out right at this moment. Right when I don't want it to play out, it plays out, huh? That's trading, man. That's why you want to take your sizing light. If you want to be consistent, you go light. You know, you don't do this kind of thing like what I'm doing here. Just trying to pass an eval real quick, but you know, there's no excuses. What impulse is the biggest impulse? Look at the chart. Which ones are the biggest? It's this one, obviously. That's why I didn't take the setup this morning, and I was wrong. It went higher. But again, with volume and with momentum, I should say, with momentum, you can be wrong for a minute. Does it make sense? I've said this, like, it takes a minute for these things to play out. So like this morning when I was like, I'm not taking this trade because it just doesn't look good. I'm wrong in the moment, but by the end of the day, I could be very right. Does that make sense? And a lot of times I am when it comes to this stuff. So this could be just playing out now, maybe not. I don't know. We don't know. All right. Lots of chances for price to bounce really close to where we're at right here. Okay, I'm going to add one more. Boom. Adding one more. I know that was spur of the moment. I'm just seeing this little Doge candle right off of the center band. Let's see if we can't get a little jump up here. That's 3 deep, 30 contracts deep. There are reasons for the madness. Sometimes it's more madness. The reasons for the madness is more madness. There you go. Look at the order flow jumping up. Nice CVD jump above the range. We should get a pump here. Let's go. Come on. Lots of negative volume. I saw that. Whoever wrote that in chat saw that. I could deleverage a little bit here and let the runner go. See if we bounce right here. This looks like a nice bounce. I could deleverage a little bit. I'm not going to. I'm not going to deleverage. I'm going to let it get into profit a little bit. And, you know, what was I? $1,000 upside down right there. Let's see if I can get it going a little bit right here. It's a nice bounce. Nice bounce. Good volume. I like the way CVD is looking. CVD is above the last swing. So what does this mean? This says what? This says that price should be above this last swing, right? Where is price? That's a little hidden divergence right there. Right? So price should be up here. That's what that's saying. That's what CVD is saying. Not that you go off, not that that's just like an entry model. I'm not saying that you do it that way. I'm just saying that's what I see. I'm trading what I see, not how I feel. 78 people, we're losing them like flies. They're dropping off. They can't handle the heat. Man, we were close. Come on, baby. Keep that going. Right off that 30-minute shelf. Here's the 30-minute shelf. So we filled a little bit of imbalance. And 3 minutes into this next 30-minute candle, let's look at the 1 hour. This 1 hour looks good. The 1 hour looks good, guys. Look, 1 hour shelf right here. Still looks good, man. For at least maybe a grab of those highs, and then it can do it at once. Doesn't look bad to me. Anyways. Fugazi, huh? Yeah, I don't know if you can afford the paid community. It's quite expensive. You know, we're not doing things for free around here, spending thousands of hours and my time every single day. It's I don't know, guys. Can they afford it? It's up there. It's up there, you know? And it's like Alex Hermosi says, you know, charge what you're worth. Charge what you're worth. I've been thinking a lot about that. I recently saw this little interview with him, and I'm starting to feel like, you know, it's like you expect to pay a certain amount for Louis Vuitton. You know what I mean? Just saying. Whether you like the brand or not, has that brand recognition. You know what I'm saying? That brand recognition. I think we are the most inexpensive, you know, I would say, how do I say this? Deal-worthy group out there. And we're an actual community. We're not a fucking lame Discord. Stupid Discord. You get spammed all the time. I mean, come on, dude. Discord sucks. Who agrees? Discord sucks. Raise your hand if you agree. Discord sucks. Discord can suck. Can suck. You know what I'm saying? It's horrible. I hate Discord, dude. School is a million times better. A million times. A million times better. Here, I'll put up the school screen over here. This is our group right here. This is the free group. Here's the classroom. Here are the steps. You go through and you just, it's very simple. You join the group. There's like a little welcome thing up here. You take your time and watch the welcome videos, okay? That way you know what the frick is going on. Don't be an idiot. Then you go up to the classroom. This is where you actually learn. Look at how nicely this is laid out, bro. Look at it. We don't allow anybody else to comment or post in here. We allow them to comment, not post. So all I do is share stories. I share setups. I share what's basically Troy, my partner, shares a bunch of things in here. Like he's sharing how we help each other win. There you go. Here's exactly how our members are winning every single day. And you can too. Your turn. And then he's making a video. And there's tons of little videos like this.
Hey, what's going on? Coach Troy here, and I just wanted to show you guys a little peek inside of our paid community. A lot of you are here, you're going through this challenge group, you've seen the classroom tab, and you've gone through the roadmap.
There you go. How do I get profitable, Mike? How do I learn trade? Dude, it's right here. Literally giving you a freaking roadmap. I don't know how much clearer we can get. But a lot of people in here have taken it. So if you haven't, stop being an idiot. Literally 10 things in here. Okay. This is a 30,000 sort of overview. Welcome. What type of trader are you? I think it's important that you know what type of trader you are. Are you a scalper? Are you a day trader? Are you a swing trader? Figure it the F out before you get into trading, dummy. Come on. Don't just dive into trading. Scalping. Maybe scalping's not right for you. Maybe you don't even know what the hell scalping is, but you think it looks fun. Right? Notice how many people we've lost in this chat since I started even talking about it. This is, people don't want to learn. They want to be spoon-fed. They don't want to put the time and energy that it takes to actually get profitable. That's why you're not going to get profitable if that's you. 21 EMA. This is for swing trading. Very simple strategy, and it's been proven. This has been proven. It's not just me. Like professional traders, many of them, which you've probably heard, have proven this strategy. I just implement what we call dynamic money management, so that way it's super, super beginner friendly, and you can make money with this strategy, no question. Beginner traders, very important that you watch that video from Coach Troy. Hands down the best support. We talk about, oh, I skipped this one. This is the orb. This is what I trade every single day. This is for scalping and day trading. This is what everyone in here is getting the W's off of. How many W's? Type in chat how many days in a row you're on a winning streak for. Type in chat, whoever you are. You know, I don't know. Somebody just posted 13, I think, in the group. 14 maybe after today. Type in chat what winning streak you're on. Are you on a 2-day winning streak? Are you on a 5-day winning? Are you on a 10-day? Are you on... What are you on? I'm curious. But anyway, so you watch this, then you come down here and you see Mike's chart. We give you access to my chart. Like literally this, what you're seeing right here on your screen, you can have in real time. Everything I do on my chart, you have in real time. I don't know anybody else doing that. Patrick Whalen doesn't do that. Nobody does that, dude. Paid community. Upgrade. I told you it's expensive. It is very, very expensive. It's extremely expensive. How much is it? Get in here and find out. Obviously, I wouldn't be saying that if it was extremely expensive. So anyways, we make it accessible, man. It's $47 a month. And then, yeah, I mean, this is what we have in our group. Like, look, if I filter, here we go. Cheers to level 8. Stuart reaching level 8 on our leaderboard. Crazy Horse rides the win. Waiting for payouts after today's trade with Mike. Boom. Let's go, Tron. Wrecking the gold. After trading gold for over 6 months and getting wrecked multiple times, I've finally started to understand how it behaves. Don't give up. Backtest and find the strategy that works for you and then trust it. Interesting. I wonder, I don't even know what strategy that would be, but okay. Quinton. I don't know, but that doesn't look like the orb. But that's cool. Okay. Shauna. Boy, I botched that name. Sorry. 2.2 are learning to trail with the shelf. That's a shelf method that we talk about. 2 W's again. Trevor says again. First day live, first win. Day 10, trading the mechanical crazy horse. Gee, I wonder what that looks like. Well, you can actually see because he's posted all 10 days. And guess what? He's won all 10 days, folks. That's right. So that was 1 hour ago. 2 hours ago. Small scout, 14 days winning. Gee, I wonder, does it work? Does what we show work? Rob, shout out to you, man. Asia session move on gold, quick and clean, 1-1, lightning strike. Let's go. Eon. Trevor, 2 small wins. Daryl, London Open 1%. Monica, first trade challenge. Congrats, Monica, on placing your first trade. We do have some brand new people at trade. They're the best because they have no fucking baggage and I don't need to hear their shit because they just stick their head down, they do what we say, and it works. Look, case in point. Case in point. Scalping the Afternoon Sun. Mike should put that in his new album. Thanks. Elaine, I'll think about that. Steven, Lennon W. 0.618 retracement. We've talked about that sometimes, but it's not really an entry model. That's fine. And look at Stuart posting every day, posting what he's doing with the Crazy Horse strategy in here. It's not like we have 600 students in here, but I would say there's like 50 that are extremely active. And that just goes to show how many people actually want to put the freaking work in. You know what I mean? Celebrating another profitable day. Mike, that's what's up. $2,400 P&L on his pro account. So can you pass prop accounts, Mike? I don't know. You're in here. Tell him, bro. Can you? Today's win. First win being in the group. Look. First day being in the group. Can anyone show what an A+ or ABC setups look like? Not really, bro. Milo, we'll get there, bro. Milo, welcome to the crew. By the way, Talked to Milo. He was in the free community, right? Went through all the training. He was going through some stuff with work or whatever. And he was like, I'm going to join. And I was like, yeah, he probably won't. But that's fine. Look, 7 DMs, I get to people directly. Right? So if you don't think it's me, I don't know. You're crazy. So I check this religiously throughout the day. Always trying to be there for everyone. Right? And then if you want to come trade live with me Monday through Friday, here it is. 7-day free trial, $100 a month if you want to trade live Monday through Friday. I'm not public streaming every day. That's just not the way we roll. All right. So the price decided to pull back a little bit more under the bands. This is going to be another entry. I don't know if I should go completely retard on this, but that is a very nice pullback. It's a very nice pullback. I'm feeling like I should, but if I do that, I don't have a lot of wiggle room. Definitely don't have a lot of wiggle room here. $34 seconds for the 1 minute. I'm just looking at this 5 minute right here. 22 seconds. I think if she closes there, I'm gonna go full retard. I'm gonna go full retard on it. Maybe wait for a bottom wick and go. This is the setup for Crazy Horse. Maybe a little tighter with the stops. 30 points or so. Let's see here. Give me a bottom wick. Maybe I'll get in on the bottom wick. No, give me a bottom wick. Add on this bottom wick. Come on, baby. Give me that bottom wick. I'm going to add so many positions that I'm not going to be able to hang on if she dips anymore. She comes up to break even. I will deleverage a little bit because now we have a nice run to the target. So this is about a 50-point run. Trust me. Let me see here. This is 816. That would be 16. Okay, yeah. So to the highs, it's about $700 profit. I'd really like to get more than that. I'd like to get more than that out of the trade because she gave me like a $1,500 drawdown. So it'd be nice to at least get that. But the thing is, I also understand the trailing drawdown with Apex too, right? So I gotta be going full. I'm full kitty in, baby. Full port, full kitty in. Let's go. And we're right in this shelf too. It's a good area. Should I throw another bullet at it? I feel like I should. 3 minutes to go in the 5. 6 seconds to go. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Hold on. Hold on. Just hold your horses. A plus setup back test Monday. A plus setup back test Monday. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Monday, I think, was an A plus setup. We went. I mean, I did great Monday. Great. We all did great Monday. The W's were flying on Monday. It was crazy. I'm newer and Mike has taken years off of my learning curve. Awesome. Love hearing that, Sam. Thank you, Sam. It's awesome. Currently 5 with Crazy Horse. Nice. So we got, I didn't even go through. Tim was 6 days. Tom was 6 days profitable. 6 days green in a row. Stuart, 10 days winning streak. Dude, sick. Absolutely sick. That's why we do it, man. That's why we do what we do. And dude, look, I also want to say, like, there's a lot of students who's like, oh, I passed this challenge, and I love that. I love seeing that. The only thing I would say is, like, I'm ready to get students to say, like, I've gotten a massive payout, right? That would be sick. And, you know, all I see, like, how do I say this the right way? I don't see that many other people showing proof that their students got some massive payout. That's not something that you see. Not even very often. It's like less than 1%. It's a ridiculously low amount. So it's like, I just want you guys to be able to get profitable, man. Like, in a cash account, okay? Like, you know what I mean? In a cash account, just be able to get profitable like in a demo account. Shit, if it's that easy, go do it. Go do it. Let me live my life. Let me live my life. Leave me alone. Let me live my life. Let me live. Freaking Pat. All right. So we get up a little bit higher here. I think I will let it ride a little bit. Get like 3 or 4 hundo, then reduce my leverage. Yeah. That's probably what I'll do. That's what I'll do. Oh yeah, I didn't even realize that was an entry right there. So there you go. There's a Crazy Horse entry. Middle band. I like it. I like that. Oh man, everything is telling me to add one more time right here. I'm gonna do it. I did it. I did it. I know. I did it. Sorry. I did it. Little volume spike right there. I think we make it outside of this little area. Let's see if we pump. Give it to me. It's gonna hurt if she doesn't. It's gonna hurt if she doesn't. There we go. I'll reduce one time. It's 520 on the dash. All right, now I'm looking for 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm looking for about $1,000. I'm looking for about $1,000. Then I'll deleverage one more. It's 8. I'll deleverage one more time at around 900. And let it fly. Let it fly, baby. Let it breathe. Let it breathe. I'm thinking about joining the group. I've been watching you live for some time. Well, what the fuck is your problem, bro? Just join. What are you doing? Stop watching, bro. Why are you watching? It ain't no magic secret sauce, bro. I'm just gonna tell you, I'm gonna show you what we do. I'm gonna tell you what it is, and then you take it from there. Simple. There's 900. All right, taking one off. I'm leaving these 20 contracts long, okay? TP is going to be up here. That's where I'll sell because that's where I think price is going. I got to be a little smart with the trailing drawdown. I understand because if this comes back and grabs me, I lose $600 in trailing drawdown, right? So that would suck. But so that's why I'm not going to do a break even stop. That's kind of dumb. But anyways, here we go. Price moving in direction. Look at CH. Look at CH over here just chilling. Where are my CH traders? Where are my Crazy Horse traders? Just chilling. Yeah, they're just chilling. What are you going to do? Hate on my live stream? I'm doing it live. You're going to hate on it? Good luck. You're just gonna look like a fucking idiot if you do that. You know who you are. You know who you are. You know who I'm talking about, and it's you. You know who you are. What is this sell mark? What is this, dude? What is that? Sell market shift S? I don't want to sell market. What's going on? oh, is that the instant order placement? I don't know if I want that. I don't think I want that. Or maybe I do. All right, does anyone know what the hell that's on my screen for? Do you see that? I have no idea what that's on my screen for, but okay. Weird. Maybe press escape. Nope, didn't work. Refresh? Really? All right. Save and refresh. Freaking genius. Degenerate Jim Bob. You're a freaking genius, my friend. God, I love this community. Have I told you guys I love you lately? I do. I really do. It would be boring as shit if I were in here by myself. I've been there, I've done that. Okay, first trade. First day here, by the way. Well, that's awesome, dude. I hope that you had a good time. And having a good time, you should be up in Crazy Horse, and you should be up in this trade. Finally. I know that took forever, but even if you went light sizing here, you didn't have to go full port. That's, you know, that's just what I'm doing because it's an eval. So who cares? I'm really embarrassingly up right now. Embarrassingly. So, but it's all good. It's all good. That's part of the game, man. Part of the game. Yeah. Let this sucker ride. Made a mistake after a break of the 15-minute aura breakout. Oh, it's okay, man. Yeah, it's your first day. Yeah, don't even worry about it. Just trade on a demo account for the first week. That's why we give you that 7-day trial, you know? So just feel it out. Understand that sizing is everything when it comes to trading dynamic money management, especially if you're going to add 2 positions. You don't have to. I show you both ways. I show you how you can add. It does increase your win rate dramatically. It also increases your risk exponentially. So you have to start with a lower risk amount. So it's the concept of like using a compound calculator. Like we showed this yesterday, I think, but for everyone in here who wasn't on our training yesterday, check this out. If I use a daily compound interest calculator, right? This one right here. Can you guys see that okay, by the way? I know it's like in the corner here. I'm just wondering if you can... I know it's a little small. Let me try to make it a little bit bigger. I'm just wondering if you guys can see everything okay. Yeah, then it doesn't fit, so it's got to be like this. Hopefully you can see that. Is that, can you see that compound interest calculator? Let me know in chat. Is that like super small, or can you see it? I'm gonna show you what I mean. Let's say you start with a balance of like, I don't know, let's say five grand, right? And like daily you make, I don't know, something fucking reasonable. Not 2%. That's ridiculous. You're not going to make 2% a day. You're out of your freaking mind. So look, if you just focused on making 0.3%, right? Let's go for, I don't know. Would 2 years or 3 years at a job be reasonable to say that you're going to be manager? Would you be manager of your job that you're going to go work in 3 years? I would hope. I would hope you would move up in 3 years. It's called a 3-year dedication. 3 years off of 5 grand, you have $133,000. Here's the crazy part. Ready? If you just did it 2 more years, that's 5 years of your life. You're a millionaire. At 0.3% a day. That is actually reasonable. That's reasonable. Like that can be done. Now, if you change this 0.3% to like even 1%, you're kind of out of your mind. That's not gonna happen. But if you did this 1% for even 1 year off of $5,000, you got 188,000. It exponentially increases on 2 years. 2 years at 1%, you have $7 million. So you can imagine how difficult that is as we dump here. Okay, let me get back to the chart. Jeez. Price wanting to grab a little bit more liquidity down there, huh? Look, she's grabbing the liquidity at all the stops. Could you even see what I was doing? Sorry, man. I wasn't looking at... Oh, no, this just popped up. Okay, yeah, you can see that. Okay, perfect. Yeah, but that's the power of compound. Jeez. Price dumping right now. What do we got going on? Any news? Nah, it's not big enough. Not big enough for news, huh? Just a little fade, just a little pullback. I do have X up here. Sometimes I go over here and check the news just to see. We have news coming up in a little while. FOMC. Nothing really new, right? Nothing new there. See, U.S. 4-week bill auction, high 4-minute bid rate, 3 point U.S. sells, $65 billion worth of bonds. So 26 minutes ago. Interesting. I'm still feeling pretty good about this. I just want to see like an absorption candle. All right, CVD is looking pretty good. It's in check. Volume is in check, so no divergence there. No significant drop either. Right on. So yeah, to me, just make sure. Yeah, no divergence. Okay. So 1 hour. Right on. So I'm looking to add again. Let's do a little bit of a grind today. A little bit, a lot. What am I, negative 1,000? So, oh wow, that's gonna kill me. I'm gonna get stopped out, aren't I? Because I was up. See, that's the thing about the trailing drawdown. I totally forgot. So I was up what 700. That's gonna crush me. I was up 700 or something, so now that trailing drawdown is gonna crush me. Yeah, I'm gonna have a very hard time here. I need to add like right now. I'm gonna add one right there. It's my only shot. My only shot is if price can come back up from this little dip and not flip on the 1 minute. It looks like he's gonna flip on, meaning flip negative momentum on the 1 minute here. We still look okay on the 5. Everything looks okay. Got that price target out here. Everything looks good, but it needs to stop right here at this 1 hour FVG turn up. This is 11:01 candle, so we're gonna get a nice movement for this 1 hour. That's the bottom wick. We flip green. Now she can come up here. Maybe take profit like somewhere in this area. Around there. We'll see, because this should hold according to what? Momentum and structure. That's it. So those two things. I can reduce my leverage after I get in profit here. I need to get into some actual significant, a little bit significant profit, don't I? Because the trailing drawdown, right? $500-600. I think if I can get $500-600 in profit, then I can reduce my leverage again. But this is really, this got to be pushed out if I do that again. I'm talking to myself, don't worry. Order modified, yeah, okay. So I need to get like $400-ish. Come on, can you pump? Can you make that happen for me? 4 or 5, actually. There's 100. 2. Okay, I'll reduce one there. I'll reduce one there. Let's see if I can go a little bit more. Come on. What am I at? 49.7. Horrible. Embarrassing. It is embarrassing. Take another stab at this long. I'm going to leave this up here because that's where I think price is still going according to the momentum. And we almost hit TP with Crazy Horse, but didn't quite get there. So a little bit more of a downward push right there. Basically break even. Lame. So 20 contracts long. I'm going to exit this trade, right? Exit the trade and go 20 contracts long. That way I don't have the trailing drawdown. Does that make sense? Am I doing that the right way? 20 contracts long. Yeah, because then I'm not up 800. Okay, exiting. I'm just going to do it. You guys can correct me later if I'm wrong about that. Entering again. So just to get rid of am I thinking about that right? If I'm up 700 and it goes back to my break even, I'm down like 700 in the drawdown, right? Did I do that right? Correct me in chat, because, you know, I'm still getting used to Apex and the rules. For anybody who knows more than me, I'm not claiming to know it all. I want to get like, you know, 1,500 to 2,000 bucks here on, I just want to pass the freaking thing is what I really want to do. And I think this is a good area to do it. Because I was up like 700, so if it comes back just 31 points, I'm down 700. But if I exit and just enter the 20 contracts, I'm not up 700 anymore, right? Does that make sense? Let me see. Top Step has much more lenient rules. Yeah, I need to switch it up, dude. Apex sucks. I can't. The fucking trailing drawdown gets me every time. I'm still trying to like remember it, figure it out. It's just such a dumb freaking rule, man. But they have a lot of other good rules, right? They do. Like, you can pass the thing in a day. You can, you know, you don't have to like make a certain amount daily for a certain amount of time, do you? I think it's like $50 or something. Like, it's easy if you don't get hit with the trailing drawdown. It's pretty simple. It seems like. Smash the like button if you like Apex. If you don't like Apex, smash the down button. No, don't do that. Don't do that. You're going to kill the algorithm. Don't do that. No, I'm just kidding. Do it. No, don't do it. How about we just go and buy some other type prop, like MFF? Like, that sounds good to me, dude. Put your code in here. Let's use Degenerate's code right now. I don't have a code. I don't give a shit about a code right now. I just want to win. I just want to win, bro. Marty, it's only if you're in a position like up 1,000 and it comes back to 0, then you lose 1K drawdown. But I was technically, it said I was up like 800, right? So that's what I'm saying. I was up 800, and if it came back down just 30 points, yeah, it was saying like I was going to. Did I look at that wrong? I don't know. I felt like I was looking at it correctly, but when in doubt, just close the trade and re-enter, huh? But under 50K, I think. Oh, okay. Oh, so if you're under 50K, it doesn't count against you. Is that what you're saying? You don't lose the trailing drawdown. You prefer Top Step, end of day drawdown. I kind of like that idea. Yeah, that's what my guy Rips. You guys know Rips? He trades Top Step. He's always on in the morning trading. Fun guy. Fun guy. Way better, really. Top Step is that much better. All right. This is my last Apex. I'm not doing Apex anymore. I keep getting hit with the trailing drawdown. I don't know. It's not my style. I don't know what to tell you. How many accounts? Oh, this guy says, J Trader, how many accounts have you blown? I didn't keep track, dude. It's nobody wants to think about that. 5 payouts approved. Here we go. See, and then Patrick Whalen keeping the dream alive over here. Patrick Whalen keeping the dream alive. Bro, they're never going to deny you. You bring in millions of dollars. Give me a break. But that's good that he's showing it. Let's see what's going on in the news. 4 males, 490 have been charged. Alleged 6-hour. Jesus. Oh, man. Yeah. Prison time. Bye. I don't even want to read that out loud. Trump says Powell refuses to lower rates. I don't even think he's political. I think he hates me. He probably should. I call him every name in the book to try to get him to cut. Oh, Trump. What do you think, guys? Should Powell reduce the rates or not? Should he just drop them and reduce the rates, or should he leave them? And it's not really him. I mean, they do have a board. Is it one guy? Does this one guy make the decision, or is it the board? Do they vote? Correct me if I'm wrong, which I know I'm not. So they have a board, they vote. So, but he is the leader. But should they cut rates? So why shouldn't they cut rates? Type it in chat. So let me just get this right. They vote. So for all we know, Powell could be actually hiddenly, secretly, under the radar, saying yes. But actually, he can't do it secretly, right? Because that's what the FOMC minutes are all about. You get to see who voted for what. That's what the minutes do. That's what the FOMC, that's transparency. And we need that transparency, right? But my point is, like, should they cut rates? If not, why? Type it in chat. Why shouldn't they cut rates? I mean, everything's expensive. I mean, we just saw the labor report. Economy's doing fine. Labor's good. Yeah. We just saw the jobs report, right? Today, the unemployment claims came in less than expected, right? Didn't it? Didn't it come in less than expected? Let me see. Unemployment claims, 245. Expectation was 246. Everyone's employed. So things are looking good. The economy's good, right? Should he cut rates? What do you think? What do you think? If they cut rates and dollar goes down along with tariff, prices will go up. Exactly. That's exactly why. Yes. Ease up tariffs so goods are more affordable. They're not that much more expensive, actually. Right? Tell me, like, what's gotten expensive with tariffs going up? Let me know. I'm actually curious. What is more money? Kraken just says no. No, bro. No. Should not reduce rates. So everyone likes Jerome Powell. We're going to fall this Q4. Possibly. Possibly. Possibly not. I don't know what the probabilities are, though.
Now we have a man that just refuses to lower the Fed rate. Just refuses to do it.
Just refuses.
And he's not a smart person. I don't even think he's... He should. I call him every name in the book, trying to get him to do something. I've been nice to him. I do it always. I don't know how to sell. I've been so nice to him, fellas, you wouldn't believe. Let's have dinner.
Wouldn't believe.
Too late. I'd call him too
so
late.
Nice.
Come on, too late. Let's have dinner. I do it
let's
every
go on a
way in the
double
book.
date.
I'm nasty. I'm nice. Nothing works. He's like just a stupid person. But now we have a man that just refuses to lower the Fed.
Powell does seem very on the spectrum, does he not? A little bit. Powell seems like a little bit on the spectrum. He's just very bland, which is like, isn't that the money guy that you want? You want the guy that has no personality dealing with your money. I would think. Maybe. I don't know. Am I crazy there? What do you guys think? Some of you are like, what are we doing today? We're doing what you see, bro. Bras and bros. We're doing what you see, all right? I'm hanging out. Powell trending in X right now.
Now, talking about Georgia, you've actually mentioned that some...
Wait, who is this? FBI director? Never mind. I don't want to read that. I don't want to play that. General Flynn was right. Trump was right. We're all right.
Seen on our election security.
All right, I don't want to watch that. No. When you spend your whole life Oh, this is really funny, actually. Hold on. When you spend your whole life making bombs, missiles, and rockets, but no one wants to make war with you. Oh, God. People are retarded. Adults making under 80K per year can't afford to live comfortably in many states. I know. This is a fact right now. Now, that is fact. That's what I mean. Like, okay, and I asked you, you didn't type it back. Like, what's more expensive because of tariffs? You never answered. Ease up tariffs. Matt, here we go. All right. Things are not much more expensive. You're right. So we don't need a rate cut. Yeah. Lower rates. I'll give you free dinner. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Lower. I tried to be nice to him. I bribed him. I under the table paid. No, that's not. I tried to have a double date. Melania, come here, Melania. How nice was I? Was I so nice? Guys, was I nice? Dude, you gotta love Trump. I suck at doing the impersonation, but he is one of a kind, man. He's one of a kind. He gonna do him. But dude, he is all about negotiating first. Make no doubt about it. Don't let people fool you. If you think any differently, he is about negotiating. Remember, he tried to get this war. He gave Iran 60 days. He told them, you don't want to go past 60 days. And on 61 days, what happened? Israel did their thing, right? But he gave him fair warning. His first instinct wasn't to start war. His first instinct was, let me give you 60 days to figure it out. How about the tariffs? His first instinct was give 90 days to figure it out. His first instinct is always negotiating. He's the best negotiator on the planet, period. Nobody else, you can't say, no, he's not. Who else is better? And what have they tried? Right? What did they, show me what they did to negotiate and who it was, and then I'll believe you. Because nobody even tried. And I'm not saying just a failed attempt is better than no attempt. I don't like failed attempts either, but it hasn't failed yet. I will say I'm a little leery on all of these tariff negotiations. They keep getting pushed out and nothing's really happened, right? We haven't really seen any real significant progress. Like, we need to see some significant progress, but it takes time. These things take time, and I get that too, man. So, you know. Petro, I do agree with you that they were executed in a very weird, you could even say stupid way. I do understand how you feel about that, because it's like you had no backup plan. It's like there's no but you look at what happened, right? Everyone complained that there was no backup plan, but then what happened? He just extended. So it was like, oh, and then what did the markets do? Petro, what did the markets do, bro? Remember, because we were down below levels from where Trump was inaugurated in the markets, like in the stock market, and the Nas specifically, were below the levels where he was, where he came into office, right? We were below those levels. And what happened? He just said, oh, 90-day pause. And the markets just did 1,000 points in a 5-minute candle. That was insane. That was $7 trillion injected in one day. So he knows what he's doing, bro. He ain't stupid. Yes, I agree. It feels like it was stupid. But if you read The Art of the Deal, if you know about Trump, he always goes aggressive and causes disruption and mayhem. And that's his tactic. And that is actually the tactic of The Art of the Deal. You cause disruption, you cause mayhem, you cause a sense of, I don't know what this guy's going to do. I don't know what this guy's going to do. That's the whole idea. Then you come level-headed asking for particular things, and you usually get your way because you basically scare the shit out of everyone first. It's just like, wow, this guy's crazy. Okay, like, would you negotiate a little bit better if you knew the guy was he's just, who knows? I don't know, dude. He might just deck you right in the face. You better be careful. you probably would watch your P's and Q's a little bit around that person, and most likely he's going to get his way a little bit more. It's not strong arming, it's just his personality. See how that but it, you know, but it is strong arming at the end of the day. It's exactly what it is. 90% of politics is just stance, you know what I mean? I'm definitely not going to agree with everything that Trump does, Petro. I don't think we can agree with anything, with everything any president does, right? So, yeah, I mean, there's definitely going to be things that I disagree with. Yeah, and I mean, you have the most aggressive president that we've had. I mean, coming off the heels of Biden was asleep, bro. Biden was asleep, and I am not talking shit. He was just asleep. The markets knew what was happening every single day. There was no new news, just business as usual. And the cycle goes around and around in circles. And I think Trump had to cause a lot of disruption because he is trying to get a lot done in 4 years, which is very difficult, right? But it's just kind of like one of those situations where it's like, all right, if we keep going down this path, we're just going to be bankrupt. I'm not really sure. Like, if we don't change anything, the country's going to... Do you understand the debt is like 38 trillion now? It's not possible mathematically to pay for it unless there's got to be drastic changes, like almost like the dismantling. And it's like, other than just starting over from zero, which seems like we're like, how do I say this? Everything you see in the movies comes to life in real life. It seems like, right? Isn't that the definition of like manifestation? I definitely feel like if you go just on YouTube right now and you look at all the titles, it's like World War III. Everyone fucking wants World War III. I swear to God, it's like a manifestation. It's an unconscious human civilization is like manifesting World War III. You want nukes to go off and shit. You don't want it, but we talk about we harp on it and focus on it so much that the shit's gonna happen. You're gonna manifest that shit in real life. I swear to God, that's exactly what I think happens. I mean, like, you go watch Space Odyssey 2020. Tell me 90% of what you see in that movie isn't right now, like what you see. It's insane. It's insane. We think of something and then we just manifest it. Trading is no different. Damn, that's crazy though. Nothing better than watching air superiority of the United States military. It's freaking ridiculous. I don't know if this is real or what.
My wife and I have spent all...
This is happening right now or no? This is just a replay clip, man, from yesterday.
Dive into the electrifying sounds of the past with us. Get ready to ride the retro waves and feel.
All right. Retro wave. I'm done. No more. I'm done with the retro wave. Urgent. Watch this before the meeting. Ricky. Oh, Ricky. What do you guys think? U.S. official, no B-2 bombers have yet headed to the Middle East. What? Oh, yeah, headed to the Middle East. Al Jazeera. How do you say that? Al Jazeera. Implemented strict. Okay. Lots of distraction going on. That's all I know. Man, price just kind of stopped, huh? Melodic techno. Let's try that. Nope. Work smarter with futuristic music. Yes, let's go. Nope. It can't have ads, dude. The ads just... There we go. There we go. No. Can't do singing and stuff. Just beats. Just want beats, man. Another 80s mix. Kind of done with the 80s right now. Bloomberg. Let's watch Bloomberg.
Permission, come back home, sleep in their own beds in the Midwest. It's pretty remarkable stuff. And all of this, of course, is based around the big question of what Donald Trump is going to do. What are we really preparing for here? Are we going to join Israel's effort against Iran offensively, militarily? American B-2s with American pilots dropping American bombs. As we continue to hear, those would be required to break through the likes of Fordo and the other underground installations. We spent a lot of time talking about this week, and I'd like to just move the conversation.
Boring. I need something here. I'll do some Daft Punk. That's cool. Daft Punk chill vibes. All right. To answer your question, the platform that I'm using is TradingView, and yeah, this is just TradingView, and then I have a little Apex eval right here. But yeah, I typically trade a cash account. That's my style. I don't really deal with the prop BS, and I use a broker, CFD broker, for that. Looks like we're gonna go down to the lower band, man. Ladies and gentlemen, looks like we're going down to the lower band, and it's just it's taking price forever to get there. I don't know if she will or not, but it looks like that. I was thinking we would pop up on this candle, at least go back up to the highs and get me the hell out of this trade, for crying out loud. I got nothing else I'm doing right now but hanging out with you guys, so that's why I'm chill. I got somewhere to be in about 45 minutes, so I got plenty of time. I got another 30 minutes, roughly. It's 1 o'clock. It's an hour before FOMC statement goes out. We're not expecting any rate cut change, so I feel like that's already been priced in. The market might stay really quiet right here until the FOMC statement is released. If there's a rate cut, which there won't be, there just won't be. it's never wrong, man. It's like a 99 and 98% the futures Fed fund rate or whatever. The future, what did they call it? It's like never wrong. So yeah. I was thinking about adding a position here. Again, volume is way below this this swing level. We might see a dip right here, actually, into the lower band. On Crazy Horse, lower band. I'm definitely toying with fire today, aren't I? There's $1,000. Look at volume just dropping off of a cliff. This is scary, actually. Jeez, man. Not participating with me at all today, huh? Yikes. Yikes. That's kind of scary right there. Yeah, volume dropping off a cliff. This might push price down further. See, this is a case where CVD is a little bit of a bullish divergence. Then you got a hidden divergence here on volume. So it could pop up before going down. But down is the move right now, unfortunately. It's just we could pop up, complete this divergence in here, and then go down. But down, I'm definitely looking at that volume. That volume just dropped off a cliff. It's pretty massive. It doesn't have to play out right away, is what I'm saying. So toying with fire right now. Definitely toying with fire. If we have price acceptance up here and volume and price doesn't dip and volume switches and turns back up, and specifically like above this prior swing level, like over here, in my experience, if this can be true and price doesn't, like it holds right here without, then that's the price acceptance above these levels, and we could really fly. We could actually go up and complete this mission. But you just have to wait it out. Might take all day. Yeah, it could, man. I don't feel like being on the chart all day, I tell you that much. Eon, what's up, bro? You're late. You're late. That's what's up. Yeah, I'm just messing around. We got a little eval account that I'm trading on. We traded the orb earlier. Did well on the breakout. First trade. Very nice. I ended up not taking it. To me, it didn't look great because of previous momentum. And that could be panning out fairly shortly now, guys. Like, just based on that volume. That volume's scary. That volume is basically saying price should be below the open, which is kind of scary. I'm like, this turns this setup into a really nasty setup right now. Let's see, where's this go? 21,980. Where's that at? 21,980. 21,980. Okay. Put a little target right here, just because, just something I'm looking at. Yeah, it's interesting. But yeah, just seeing this volume just drop off of a cliff right now is not fun. Being in a trade where I'm long. Again, if we get price acceptance in this level, is different, but see what the 5-minute looks like. Just deciding right now to 5 whether or not to drop below the previous swing, right? So that's what I look at. Volume. If volume dips below this previous swing, and it's pretty much right there right now, man, it's basically saying that, hey, price should be like down here. Something to look at. It's just it's a odds multiplier. It's not an entry model. Maybe I should have added. 9 seconds to go. I'm going to add right here. 2, 1. I'm going to add 10. There it is. Bottom wick. Nice. All right. I'm going full port. See if I can get a bounce out of this range. Get a bounce up here. 20 points or so. We'll see. We will see. Trying to ignore what volume's telling me on that lower time frame, because that's kind of scary. Jeez, turning right back down, huh? She's sort of flatline right now. Come on, turn up, baby. Where the bulls at? Where are the bulls? We need bulls on parade right now, man. Jeez. Very hard to get any relief in this little dippy dip. I thought that she'd pump at least 30 or 40 points, man. This is a 40-point push. It is the highs. I mean, this would have been a break even if you're trading Crazy Horse. Well, maybe a break even. I don't know. You might still be in it. Are you still in this second trade? Let me know in chat. You guys still in? Man, we got 67 people in here rocking with us. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Come on now. It ain't like we dead in here, man. An hour and a half until the news release. Damn, that volume's just kicking. Look at the volume kicking. Kicking off to the downside again. Jeez. Not gonna give it to me or what? $1,000. Come on, man. Not gonna give it to me. Let's go. Turn up, baby. I'm trying to ignore the volume. Just look at price action right now. Obviously a downtrend. Respecting the shelf so far. If she can get past this little shelf, I'd be really happy with that. And then I would expect these highs. I could reduce my leverage. And yeah, I don't know. Now it's kind of turning into a shit show because volume is just retarded. Zero volume. Just negative volume. It's insane. This is probably going to push price down. And that's what I was saying in the earlier part of the day. It's just, it does feel like this was the manipulation leg now. But you know, I say that, but we did pump quite a bit. We won 100 points. I mean, that's not that much. Come on, we didn't even take out previous daily high. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it's really not that much. But yeah, that's what I was pointing out, right? So this most likely plays out somewhere over here. I just hope it's not right this second. That'd be great. That'd be great. Trading a little bit of possibilities rather than probabilities right now, because the probabilities are a little, in my opinion, leaned against me just because of the fact that this volume is so low. And then really the only thing I have standing right now is this 5-minute 6 candle rule. That I will bet you that the news drops and like we get a wick up here or something, right? It's like the chances of this getting hit are still probability high. It's just when. That's the that's like the same thing when you trade divergence. It's like you see it, when's it gonna play out? When, right? That's the hard part of trading divergence. I'd like price to basically disrespect the shelf and possibly give us a little bit of a mini reversal here. But shit, I'd like for it to give me a full reversal, but just it's not showing down here. That's why I say that. I will say CBD looks good. Like we're popping these highs, so the order book is a little more positive than negative. What do you guys think? Do you like hanging out today? Should we do this more often? This is me like putting in a little bit more time trading in a day. That's a disrespect of that 1 minute. That's a good sign right there. So she made it past the shelf. That's good. All right, up to the break-even point. I definitely need to reduce. Oh, goodness gracious. She literally tapped. She tapped it, man. Yeah, 49.7. I need to get past that. Break even for the day. Good Lord. Lame. Come on. A little bit of trendline liquidity. I hope we don't slam down. Come on, volume, pick up. Looking for like 200 or 300 in profit here before I reduce leverage again. Hoping for this bounce, man. Like, to come back up here to the highs, should be able to get there, man. It's just news days, you know, news days. Who knows what you're going to get, man? When news is coming up like this, I mean, I should know, you know? Yeah, look at volume just again slamming down, dude. Not good. CBD is keeping us strong right here with the order flow up. That's about all we got.
The Infiniti QX60 is perfect for whichever version of me I need to be. Over to Aaron. The Bose audio system gets me ready for the stadium energy. Let's go.
Volume turning back down below the swing. Great. Oh my gosh. Basically saying price should be here. Don't love that. Just pop back up for daddy. Let's go. Oh, man. Save and reload. Yeah, what are we thinking, guys? Bullish or bearish? Volume saying bearish. CBD Delta is saying, it doesn't really, I mean, you see it. Up here, down here, we're in the middle, kind of up. CBD is saying up. Order flow is saying somewhat up right now. We should be above the swing high, which means we're coming up here. Right here. We'll see if she ends there. But order flow is up. That's price manipulation. But volume will win at the end of the day. It's just a matter of when. Hopefully it's not right now. Let's see if we can get up here and then I'll reduce my leverage. Damn, man. Taking forever, dude. I should probably just get out of the trade completely, honestly, because it's not that great of a trade anymore. It just doesn't look probable with this volume being so shitty. Every time we get right back up here, it just reverses on me. It's just like you got a tug of war going on, right? You got CBD up, you got volume down. You have early momentum in the market going up. You have ladder momentum from the overnight session, yesterday's session down. It's very tug of war in here. Yeah, basically diddling in the middle. So it could be great if you're a really good scalper, focused on perfect entries and stuff like that. Maybe this is a decent formula for you, but for most traders, it's just pretty rough, and it's not something that you want to get caught up in. I tried to get the bounce. We were looking good right here, but I didn't get out when I was $700 up. So but I wasn't. That's the thing. That's why I'm looking right here. Can you guys see? Oh, you can't see that. See the balance? So it's like 49.8. I'm not even fucking even for the day. You know what I mean? So that's lame. So yeah, I'm trying to like work myself out of a hole, going in the direction of the temporary daily bias, going in the direction of, crazy horse, going in the direction of what I believe the most probable short-term probability is, which is this little target right up here. And unfortunately, volume is just not cooperating. Look at the volume. I mean, it's just sickening. That's sickening. I might as well just get out of this freaking trade, honestly. Let's see, 49.7. I mean, that's going to slam down, I feel like. You just never know. You never know when. You never know when. It could be right now. Could be tomorrow. Look at Delta. Cruising up. Should be able to grab that, man. Come on, order flow. Stay positive. Man, I think if she pops up here, I don't know, man. It's looking kind of grim. If we get price acceptance up here, like I said, then maybe we can pump higher, but she's kind of caught in this little consolidation zone right here. And it's kind of bouncing from that nice little trend line liquidity being built. So that's not great. You don't want to see that typically. So from a structure standpoint, still like maintaining downward structure. You can probably see it better on a 5. Oh, we're trying to get the bounce out of this, break this level, or at least meet this level, go retest that level. but she's kind of pulled back, and that would be your expected move, possibly down here. Because of volume, that's all. All right, anyways. Lame, dude. Come on. Give me some. Give me some. Come on. All this work for nothing. 7, 49, 2. 49, 1. This looks all bad, man. Looks like we're going down to grab this key level right here. I should have just gotten out. Jeez.
With Geico Motorcycle Insurance, you have access to specialists who know
Yeah, it's a shit show right now. It's gonna be like this probably until news drops. You know, it's always fun. Always fun trading these small time frames. Consolidation, manipulation, distribution. Where's the consolidation? Boom, manipulation, distribution. Okay, sure. Whatever, buddy. Look at volume. You know, this is what has turned on us significantly. Even though order flow is up, that volume you can't hide. I think we can break lower now. If we got back up to, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to dip, guys. This is not looking great. Price is just ranging here. I think the better play would be to go in on a more probable setup now that this is just turning into a shit show. I was hoping for price manipulation up here. Just even though volume's low, you know, we pump, we go take it out, and then I get out of the trade. But it's not looking great. So I'm just like, do we pump now? What the hell? Come on, pump. Gotta pump it up, baby. Well, there we go. That's a nice candle. Finally. Okay. Well, as I said that, there you go. I'm gonna let it rock. That was a nice candle. Let's let it breathe. Golly, man. Got price acceptance, got volume curling a little bit. This could be a nice little breakout. I don't want to ask for too much here, but shit. She kept my head underwater for so long, I don't know what green looks like. Forgot what green looked like. Yeah. Give me 400 or 500 on the dash, baby. This is a nice little pump. Let me see right here. Oh yeah, we're looking pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit of leverage off. 20. Now I'm at break even for the day. I will take a loss if we go back down and create another low. I'm out. That's my rule. I've deleveraged, so I'm not gonna be $1,000 down. But man, that was the line in the sand, dude. She was right there for me. Look at CBD. CBD is like, yo, we're going up here. Literally gonna go up and fucking take my target right here, dude. So, you know, they're toying with us, guys. Gals. Man, tell you what, it's been a little bit shaky. All this grind up and down, then push down. I know, man. It's the market's shaky right now. It's this is like Chop City, Chop Suey. You've been in this short since around 10:45. Thank you, Tim. Thanks for letting us know. And I hope I am not your liquidity, even though this is a freaking eval. Oh my God, that's the most annoying part of today. It's not even real money. God, lame. I got out 10 seconds before the pump. Well, don't look. I mean, that sucks. Don't let me ruin your day. It's the talk. I have to talk it out, man. You know what I mean? So I'm just giving you my thoughts. Sometimes those thoughts aren't great. That doesn't mean I'm getting out of the trade. It just means I'm talking it out. So people have said they like that. They're like, they literally asked me, hey, can you talk through your mindset as you're trading? So I've gotten better at like explaining what I'm thinking, and it's never like I can't explain it fast enough sometimes in real time. So I just word vomit what I'm thinking, and that's it. Volume breaking the lows again. Jeez, man. All right, now we have CBD kind of in agreement, right? We just, I mean, just doesn't. Again, it's kind of thinking that this was going to be the case, but I think I'm just going to exit if we break these lows. That's all she wrote, man. So I will let you know if I'm exiting. I'm right there once again, right there. She's just not doing anything. She's ranging anyways. I would love to see volume acceptance. I mean, price acceptance and then volume curl and go. I mean, that'd be great. Then we can literally, we'll be up here. But she's not doing it right now. I don't know. Taking forever. Can't the market just speed up? Can't this be like back testing where you just click a button and you go an hour? 5 minutes till the close. Let's see what this 1 hour looks like. So we invert two fair value gaps. We don't take out previous daily high. We head back down. I mean, we're really, depending on where you want to take the swing from, but let me go to 30-minute. Yeah, I mean, this from wick to wick. There's wick to wick. We pull back to the 0.3. That would be pretty bullish. 0.5 would be semi, right? And then you have your 30-minute shelf down here, which is going to be this right there, which we tapped into.
Creating content and generate a high-quality clone of your voice with 11 Lab.
The last 2 hours has really been a sell-off. Trying to get higher, getting rejected. We created an FVG, so we filled the FVG, this fair value gap on this 1 hour candle. And we have the shelf for this 30-minute down below. That's what I see. That's all there is. That's facts. So could we go and tap the shelf a little bit more? That would be a good place to potentially add. But man, this is negative momentum on the 1 minute for sure. And sort of like a neutral to positive on the 5. So I'll say it again. There's a little bit of a tug of war happening right now, folks. Who's going to win? The Bears or the Bulls? So look at CVD delta on, CVD on the 5, right? Looks nice. That's going up. Like price is going up to the highs. To the highs is what that's saying, right? And then here's volume. That's what we got. That's what we're working with today, folks. If your candle needs caffeine to work, it's probably not the best strategy. True or false? I don't know, man. I have to have caffeine for anything to work these days. I mean, like, if I don't have caffeine in the morning, I'm dead. If y'all don't know, that's one of our members right here, Stuart. And this is his book, How to Build Wealth. Mr. Stuart Gill. With $0 in the bank. That's the key. Not just how to build wealth, but with $0 in the bank. Solid book, man. Stuart, if you're watching, I got something for you. Something I want to show you. This section right here. Paying off your home. How to do it quickly. Guess what my wife and I are doing? We started doing one extra payment. So the one extra thing. So it's going to cut down like 15 years. It's like ridiculous. Ridiculous, bro. Most people don't know that. But it's a ridiculous house hack. Mortgage hack, whatever. Look at CVD. Dude, what is going on right now? This is crazy. Now volume's flipping up. What is happening? Might take it a minute to play this out. Take it a minute to play out the dump. Yeah, with the pump. Is what I mean. But yeah, this is looking shitty, guys. I'm sorry. This is just all this time, and I'm not seeing any reward at all. No light at the end of the tunnel here. The Bears have kept the Bulls' head underwater for long enough now. People are just giving up, huh? Now volume's curling. Jeez. Chop City. Reapproaching a shelf on a 1 minute. Oops. Been fighting this downward momentum, and then now on the 5 we reach the lower band, and I'm like, do I add there? I know, fighting it, man, but you have to understand, I'm fighting it only because right here. Right here. My sizing may be too much, and that's why I can't handle the drawdown, but this is why I'm fighting it, because that's the direction. Until further notice, I should be looking for longs, not shorts. So, just in case y'all Just in case someone want to know why I'm looking to fight this little downtrend, that's the reason why right there. That's the 0.5. We're seeing some absorption right there. That's good.
Your future is at your fingertips.
Turn it around. Come on now.
Flexibility and
Wick and flip, baby. Let's go. Wick and flip. That's what I'm talking about. Wick and flip. Come on. 1203. That's our bottom wick. Go up there. Give us the top wick. Give us the give us that bullish pump on the 1 hour. Finally. Jeez, man. Talk about patience, man. I've had a lot of patience. Not stressing too much about it, but because it's not real money, it's impossible to stress. It's just, I just think about everyone else, you know. Again, I went really hard with this trade. I mean, if you went light with this trade, you'd be fine. You'd be totally fine. You'd be better than fine. You'd be the finest that fine could be. I gotta leave soon though. Damn. I'd hit the shelf pretty perfectly. I'd like to see price bounce from this shelf area. I'm gonna put a stop loss right down here. Alright, take profit up here. I'd like to see this target hit, man. Yeah. I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna go 10 right there. And I'm gonna go with 10 right here. So I'll reduce my leverage. Price can get up here. I'll reduce it. And then actually a little bit higher. See, that's 500. Yeah, I'll reduce it right there. I'll have, this is gonna be a tough, this will be like modified on the fly, huh? I can't leave this pending. That's what sucks about futures, dude. I can't leave it pending. I guess it's the same difference. I couldn't leave it pending anyways. Never mind. I'm just so used to CFD trading. But yeah, I guess I can't leave this pending. Because if she comes up here and grabs the 10 spot, then this is going to be a larger sell order. I can't watch this. That's my problem. Can somebody just take over my computer and just watch this for me? If it hits the 10, just reduce this. I need some help. I need some help, man. Oh, I guess I could trade from my phone, huh? Let me see. Does this show up on my phone? Yeah. Perfect. I'll log in. 22.068 short on the 5 still has not flipped bull yet. 22.068 right up here. I'm in with 15 micros right now. That's better than 20. Will you exit before FOMC or will you wait? Oh man, it's gonna get kind of hectic, isn't it? It's a coin toss, you know. Whether you wait or not, it's coin toss. What happens? Look, I mean, I'm so adamant for price to go up and grab this target, you know, and then it's like you have, in trading, you have your reasons for longs and your reasons for shorts. Always. If you don't have these two things worked out in your mind, you're literally trading like blind. So my reasons for going long are more in the now. My reasons for going short are like what I think is going to happen by the end of the day. Does that make sense? So, you know, we go on the 5, we zoom out. I think this negative momentum is what's stopping us right now. In fact, like I did this earlier when we first started our session, but from swing to swing, you know, if I bring this over to the right, that was a pretty nice healthy pullback, you know, and then you would expect a lower low. Essentially, you would expect price down here, because guess what? Down there, you know why I have a target down there? Because of, where is it? Maybe I looked at it wrong. I thought that was a 6 candle rule down there.
Don't trade alone. Trade with me live using one simple strategy, and I'll help you get results. For example, a
Oh my God. Oh, that's why. The middle of the 4-hour. Whoops. Yeah, so the middle of the 4-hour fair value gap down here. Okay, never mind. I thought there was a 6 candle rule. Anyways, the point is, this negative momentum, I think by the end of the day, maybe it plays out, right? And maybe that's why we can't get higher, because of the momentum of the market is down. A lot of fear in the market, a lot of hopium, but there is a lot of fear that some bullshit's going to happen in the Middle East right now, and it's going to ruin our plans for the bulls, right? So that's kind of what I think is happening. The FOMC statement, I don't know what the market's going to do, but I'm kind of feeling like it's not going to do very much. I could be totally wrong. Maybe we have a 1,000-point candle. I don't think it's going to do very much, because we already know what's happening. We already know what's coming at 2 o'clock. Nothing's going to change. Like, there's no rate hike or reduction. Nothing's going to change. So why would the market do anything? I think it's going to continue to do this bullshit. Does that mean we don't have a temporary little spike on a 1 or a 5? Probably. You know what I mean? But I don't think it's like, oh shit, they didn't do anything, so let's pump all day. Like, that it would baffle my mind if that happened. You know what I mean? So what's more probable, that we pump off of no new news, or that this negative momentum kind of stays into effect, whether it keeps us up here or pushes us down a little bit further? In my opinion, the probability is this negative momentum over here keeps us down or pushes us down, right? Keeps us in this level or pushes us down. So from a higher time frame perspective, does that mean that I can't get a quick pump up here? No, I could totally do that. That's the definition of like day trading and scalping. But anyways, I got about 8 minutes, guys. I gotta balance in like 8 minutes. This is pretty much what I'm doing. Freaking volume, man. Volume, man. If we just saw volume pump up, we'd be looking a lot prettier. Delta's looking okay. Just volume. Thank you, Volker. Yeah. Well, can you imagine if they raised rates? Oh my God. That would be insane. Dude, that is a sweet FVG indicator, isn't it? It's really clean. You can put IFEGs in here too if you want. It's this one right here. FEG, IFEG, Nephew Sam. Oh, there you go. Thank you, Volker. Actually, I already gave it. Gave it to you. So that's it right there. It's clean. I definitely like it. You can show IFEGs, you show fills, all this stuff, you know. I keep it really simple though. Oh shit. There we go. There we go. Finally, some movement. Not in the direction that I want. Come on, give me like a 20-point candle movement, not an 11. Dude. The Nasdaq ruining everyone's plans for the day. You know, I had things I need to do on top of the things I'm doing. And this is just throwing a wrench. Just a big freaking... Come on, man. Jeez. All right. This is it. This is the pump we've been waiting for. Right here. Come on, man. Go, Bryce. Jeez. Exactly, dude. That's what I'm thinking. I think you push it, then pull the rug. That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Created by GoDaddy Aero. It uses AI to create great-looking, totally pro logos in minutes. Like
I'm gonna get called for this. I'm gonna get taken down for that, streaming that so much. Let's see. FOMC live. Trump, Israel. Meet Kevin is live all day. All day. Literally all day. 12 hours. It's insane. He's live from like market open, I think, to market close. It's freaking crazy. Good for him, man. The stamina. This guy spends zero time with his kids. I love you, Kevin, but dude, you need to spend some time with your children, bro. Like, you're being a... I know you have vacations and stuff, but good Lord, you do this. You're too much, bro. Look, I'm going to give you a like because I like you. Okay? Now go raise some money for House Hack and keep being a smart guy. This guy, Big Daddy Max. I love these, like, I think I'm going to try to do some of these.
Here's proof. But I know I could lose it all if I make a dumb decision tomorrow. And that's not the fear talking, it's experience. Because no matter how big the number gets, the rules don't change. Discipline still matters. Process still matters. And the second I forget that, even for a day, the market will remind me. That's the mindset that got me here, and it's the mindset that keeps me here. Now, let's talk about you. If you think a payout makes you safe, it doesn't. If you think one big win means you've made it, you haven't. If you think this game gets easier, it won't. What does get easier is staying calm under pressure and learning how to trade your edge without chasing highs or running from losses. So if you want to succeed in an industry where 90% fail, stop asking how to win more, start asking how to lose better without falling apart. Because in this game, survival is key.
I know a lot of the boys talk about him on fucking X, and he is like the only ICT trader you can't talk shit on. You can't talk shit on him. He's got the biggest payout of all time. And I think he's done it like on multiple firms, multiple times, completely fucking real and amazing. And this dude, the way he speaks, the way he talks, the way everything, you know, you can just tell he's extremely intelligent. I think this guy should be fucking famous. And some of these other fucking fake idiots on the internet just posting their Lambos and their bullshit. They should be, they're dog shit.
I agree.
This guy.
Yeah.
This guy should be mega famous.
Okay. Okay. $2.5 million payout. God damn. Wow. Is this a guy that I didn't have a picture of him, but I think I shared his, yeah, I did. I shared this actually. I didn't know it was him though. Okay. Reality of it. You would think one big payout makes the game easier? That's a pretty dope thing to say. I mean, like, that's coming from somebody who has the largest payout. That's a pretty cool thing to say, you know? Because you could get on here, you could easily say, you know, I got the biggest payout of all time, and you know, you can too. All you got to do is use my affiliate link. Woo! All right. That's some shit Patrick Whalen would do. I got the biggest payout of all time. You want to do it too? Use the affiliate code. You know, I could hear him do some shit like that. Yeah, man. Wow. ICT trader, the biggest payout of all time. Really? Where the fuck is ICT then? Look, the number one comment is 2 million in payout, but your homie is getting rejected for his 3K payout. Yeah. Yeah. It's funny. You hear that all the time. It's probably some bullshit that they're doing wrong.
Monday. Every small business owner and
okay, I can't go through shorts right now. That'd just be annoying. Anyways, okay. See, Big Daddy Max kind of keeps it real. I like Big Daddy Max. He's always like giving his honest opinion and stuff. It's cool. I know none of this is helping us right now, guys. I'm about to just exit the trade and reconvene tomorrow. Unfortunately, this just looks like the same thing it looked like an hour ago. Shit, this looks just sad. It's just like, could we get the pump up here? Yeah, you could, but the probabilities are a little lower now that we've completely dumped volume for the day. Only reason why I'm in the trade still is because volume's up. And we've already, I mean, it's already said, like I already told you guys, price should be like down here. So the fact that it's not, maybe there's a little price acceptance and maybe we go back up. It's the only reason I can think of. The reason why we haven't dumped is we have price acceptance. CVD is looking okay. Volume's curled back up on a 5-minute. Doesn't look great. Not gonna lie. Doesn't look great. But that's about it. $1,000, cut my loss, get back in on something more probable, you know? Yeah, I'm thinking right around here. If she blows past this shelf, I got my stop loss here, so maybe she just hits that, but that's gonna be like $2,000. CBD now dropping, great. Volume curling back down, great. 14, 15. Hmm. 48, 4. Yeah, it's gonna be like 17 hundo. She dropped pretty quick right there. So I think she's just gonna take me out. Yeah, that's it, boys. All that time for nothing. That's trading. That's what he was talking about. You think it's going to get easier? No, it's just the same thing every day. It takes time, grinds you down, and sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Hopefully your losers are smaller than your winners. In this case, you guys did a good job out the gate. Those of you who executed the crazy horse trade out the gate, good job. Not so good job for me, but that's okay. I'm just one guy. I'll be okay. My eval account will be okay. Don't worry. I know, but it's fake. It's fake money. It wasn't real. So we're okay. Nobody lost any money today. Well, I didn't lose any money today. Hopefully you guys didn't lose any money today, because if you didn't take the first trade, maybe you took the second trade. I don't know, but that was with an eval. So you would be down a little bit right now, of course, but just depending on your sizing. Hopefully you didn't size up too much. I had fun chilling. Yeah, it was fun. It was crazy. It was fun. Steve, save mental capital. Yeah, man. Yeah, cost 4 hours, spent 40 bugs. It cost a spendy 40 bugs. Oh, 40 bucks maybe. Big Bear getting filled. Yeah. Now that's kind of happening, right? All that momentum from earlier. That was my fear. This is why I didn't take the trade to begin with, just because of what happened over here, man. So I'll be really curious to see how this momentum pans out, right? Like, do we flip for the day? One last question for the chat. Do you guys think we flip for the day? Yes or no? I'm just curious. What do you guys think? I'm going to go with yes. I'm going to say we flip for the day. I'm going to say we flip for the day. Again, I was wrong this morning. We pumped. I could be wrong on this, but I think that we flip for the day. I think this ends up like panning out down somewhere down here. I'll leave it up there. See how that looks tomorrow. Flip. We got one person. Tim says flip. Watching you handle the drawdown. Cool. With cucumbers. Takeaway for today. Yeah. I mean, it was an eval account. Kenny. So, you know what I mean? It was an eval. It literally doesn't cost me but 36 bucks. And at the end of the day, I didn't blow it, actually. Still have some drawdown left, you know? So I could go, I'll probably just go like full port. You know what I mean? Like go into minis and just go full port on a more probable setup. I had fun, yeah. I had a good time. I gotta bounce though. I gotta leave. I gotta be somewhere in 8 minutes. I'm probably gonna be a little late, but that's okay. Flip. Pump back up, then we dump. I agree with you, Kraken. I think we pump and then we dump. FOMC cough. Yeah. And it is a short. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. All right, guys. Well, it's been real. I'll see you guys. If you want to join me in the live trading room, we do it Monday through Friday. Once again, the orb, Crazy Horse, working today. Unreal. But I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Peace. Ciao. Later. Thank you, Marty. See you, man.